I want to break the YouTube record and make this the first 10-season dynasty on College Football 26. Help me out by killing the like button. 5,000 likes will officially unlock the next one. It's an impossible challenge. Buckle up, kill the like button. Let's go. I am taking Ball State, a one-star school, putting them in the Big Ten, and I will not stop the series until we win a national championship. It's going to be a disaster at first, but we'll slowly recruit 2-star, 3-star prospects, try and get a little bit better every year to build this team into a juggernaut and to make it one of the greatest stories in college football history. So buckle up, Ball State, it's time. Guys, if you saw the intro, you know I want this to be the first 10-year dynasty on college football, meaning you got to give me another season. 5,000 likes will unlock the next one. This is a long-term rebuild. We are starting with Ball State. Ball State is going to be playing in the Big Ten. It's going to be an absolute grind to get this team where they need to be, a 62 overall squad. We'll get into specifics. Just want to show you guys the settings that I'm going to be using to also make this as difficult as humanly possible. We're going to be on Heisman difficulty for the entire thing. Coach XP speed is going to be on the slowest, which is going to make it the most difficult to get recruits. So we're going to make that as difficult as possible. The sliders are also going to be a little bit messed with to make the defense play even better. I want this to be a grind. I want this to test me as a coach, as a college football player, to see really where my skills are at. Sorry. As far as team selection, you guys saw Ball State Cardinals, we're going head coach. I will be creating my own custom. Now, this is the first kind of big decision that I need to make, and I think recruiter is a no-brainer. When you're going into a school that's a 62 overall, I think that has to be your number one priority, is saying, okay, I need to find recruits. I need to bring in guys. I need to make this team better as fast as possible. So that's why I'm making the very easy decision of offensive aggressiveness. I'll go kind of adaptive AI, strategist, all the above. As far as appearance, we can change that as well. But yeah, we're going to talk through the roster before we get too heavy into recruiting. But yeah, I'm creating my own player. I am currently, which a lot of people struggle to believe, but I was a college football player. People forget. It was a long time ago. But I am 6'4", 197 pounds. And this is going to be my coach for Ball State. So with that, sign the 3-year contract. A very difficult job. Now, I'm not going to be using those 100 coach points. I believe that's from the pre-order. I'm not planning on using those. We'll figure out a way to make those kind of disappear. As I said, the goal here is make this as difficult as humanly possible. Quick peek at the recruiting board, which will be our main thing that we're going to be doing kind of before we get too far into this. You can see a lot of 2-stars are recommended, not a lot of the top players. It is going to be a grind, but we start off, as I do every single video, I want to talk through the depth chart because this is who we have. We do have some players with serious potential that could potentially help us. We don't want to just bring in new people. We also have to take the players that we have and make these guys better. So, quarterback, most important position on the team, and honestly, a guy who can kind of lead us. 77 overall, 87 speed, 90 acceleration, 6'2" pure runner, a really, really, really good college football 26 quarterback. He moves well. His throw power is not great, which it doesn't need to be. He's a pure runner, and I expect to run kind of a pure option, fancy running scheme with him. That's sort of what I'm looking to do. But yeah, he's only here for 1 year. He's a redshirt senior, meaning this is technically his 5th season. He will be gone. Walter Taylor, he should be here next year. I like his throw power stats a lot. He's a redshirt junior, 6'5" dual threat. I actually look at him and I think, okay, if I for some reason can't bring in a good quarterback for next season, I think Walter Taylor could be decent. I like the fact that he's 6'5". He's got the intangibles to be really, really, really good. Optimistic, and I don't the nice thing is if you have juniors on this team, they're not going to be going to the NFL. There's a chance they might transfer, but I think they're probably going to be sticking around. As far as quarterbacks, we have a freshman, Bodie DeReer, 74 speed, 79 acceleration, 79 throw power. That's all I really need to say. Unfortunately for this guy, I'm sure he's a great dude, but he's not a dual threat in this game. He's not tall, and he has horrible threat. He is like a triple threat of just everything you don't want in a quarterback, and then this junior will not play as well. So we have Walter, Taylor, and Kelly. Very optimistic about Kelly, and Taylor most likely, unless we can bring in a crazy recruit, will be our starter for year number 2. Running back wise, this is a position that's solid on this team. Ashley, junior, redshirt, 81 overall. So as we kind of go through this team, you're not going to see a ton of 81 overalls. He's a 1-star recruit junior. Solid though, 88 speed. There's a lot of things I like about this guy. Change of direction's pretty good. His acceleration's pretty good. Carrying, break, tackle. Definitely an instant year 1, year 2 most likely starter. And hopefully we can make him as good as possible, win him a major award. Behind him, we got Tremaine Ferguson, a junior redshirt, similar situation. I don't see him playing as much. I want to talk more about these sophomores because TJ Horton is solid. This guy, Elijah Jackson, he's a sophomore redshirt. He's relatively decent. The main stats I kind of look for is the trucking with these guys. He's pretty tough, and his change of direction is pretty high, so I like him a little bit more than I like Horton. And then we got Charlie Spiegel, and then a freshman, Dalvin Thomas. 6 foot, 86 speed, 89 acceleration. Running back position, not too bad, far from great. Receiver. Our best 2 receivers, which kind of, this is why we look through the roster before we get too far into anything. Our best 2 receivers are seniors. That immediately tells you everything you need to know. It tells you that I'm going to have to be recruiting, and tells me I'm going to have to do some really good recruiting for these guys. Both these dudes are going to be gone. He's a 6-foot speedster, 89 speed, 93 acceleration. Honestly, not a bad receiver whatsoever. This is someone who can win us some games. He'll catch touchdowns. I honestly think he could be pretty solid. Unfortunately, though, as I mentioned, he will be gone after this season. We'll have to figure that out kind of as we go. And then we got Ty Robinson, a 6'4". This guy, I picture him as kind of my number 1 receiver. 6'4" is just like, that's a really, really, really good height in this game. And I do find the jump balls can be pretty effective. He's not overly fast, but he's decent. Then we go to our juniors, the people who are going to be here next year. Eric Weatherly, he's a speedster. He is our 2nd fastest receiver on the entire team at 88 speed. We got a sophomore in Jamarian McDougal, 87 speed. Not bad. I could see him like actually going up a little bit. A freshman. This is someone who, if we're going to have a conversation about a freshman starting, which I think we have to, I honestly don't believe that I have an option other than to start true freshmen on this team. If I want them to get better, if I want to see those big progressions, I think Durham needs to be on the field all the time. He needs to be my number 1 receiver. I need to try and get him the ball. He has crazy potential. He's a 3-star. He's probably the guy on the offense, the freshman, that I'm most optimistic can be a game changer because he's tied for the fastest on the team as a true freshman. After that, it gets a little bit rough. So I would say Durham, Magwood, Robinson, and then a mix of kind of Weatherly. Those are our receivers. Tight end wise, we have a sophomore who's solid. He's not tall and he's not fast. Boom, boom. 2 knocks against him. But he is a sophomore, meaning that he's here for a little bit. He'll probably progress. And he's kind of a no-brain starter. However, this dude, he's a little bit taller. Like, same weight, but Geathers is 2 inches. It's tough. I don't know. They're very similar in ability. I don't know if one of them really like jumps out ahead of the other. He's a 2-star recruit, and then I think our starting guy, I just kind of want to see the development of these guys. Normal, he's a 2-star recruit. Probably going to be Maximus, but we'll see as we go. Left tackle, we got Chris Hood, a junior redshirt. This position, we don't have to look at too much because no matter what in recruiting, I'm going to be offering a ton of scholarships to tackles. Left guard, we got Luke Dalton. Sophomore, actually not bad. Both those guys are going to be here. We lose our senior, but we have a really good sophomore, 6'5", in Cole Mosia, who's going to be playing next year. 1-star, but clearly must have performed pretty decent. We got a 70 overall in Isaac Lucas. And then our right tackle, we have a true redshirt. Well, not a true. We have a redshirt freshman who's going to be starting at right tackle. Simple. The simplest way I can put it, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the O-line. We need more O-linemen. Edge rushers, Justin Thomas, pure power guy, 74 speed, 79 acceleration, 70 change of direction. It's not pretty over here. Ben Marsh, it's not pretty over here. All these guys are slow. Like this whole position, not going to talk a lot about. The one that I think I see the most potential in is the fastest edge rusher we have is this Sam Feeney. He's a sophomore, so he's relatively young, and he's actually a 3-star. I'm optimistic. I'm not saying that I am bashful. I'm not convinced that he's going to be anything, but we don't have the cream of the crop over here. So we kind of, there's a good chance he's going to be on the field. We have a sophomore, 72 overall defensive tackle. Defensive tackle is actually a position that I feel pretty good about. This guy is actually good. He's a 2-star. But the one stat that I find the most impressive with him, the 84 acceleration. That's quick. 6'3", 261, and we have a true freshman. Also, Sam Backer, we have an 81 speed. Ashton Whitaker, sophomore, 76. Middle linebacker, this is one where you're always hoping to see some really good things. I don't. I have Zach Raymont, a 77 speed freshman who I might have to start. I don't really want to. And then I have 2 seniors on this side. No idea at this stage who my user is going to be. Most likely Ashton. DBU, folks. All I can say is we better recruit some DBs because this has just pain written all over it. Yates, sophomore, 5'11", 160, 88 speed, 92 acceleration. He is our best chance to become locked down. 1-star guy who actually must be doing pretty well. His speed's not bad. He's still got 2 years left. If he has a decent year, he'll be 90 speed next year. Roman Pearson, he's got the height, slow. You put a fast receiver over there. There's a lot of teams, like I bet if you look at Georgia, they have 8 linebackers faster than my DB. Eric McLean, sophomore, 86 speed, 89 acceleration, 5'11". He's not bad. He's not great. He's kind of just there. And then Harmon, redshirt sophomore, 85 speed. All these guys, like, they're probably better in real life than this. I guarantee they are. But in the game, like, there's no way I can cover Oregon receivers with these DBs. Up top, safety, Shepard. We have a freshman, redshirt freshman in Shepard. This could actually be my user. 5'11", 185. He looks relatively decent. 2-star guy with okay speed. We have another, like, we're young at least. And then Graver Lane, a freshman. I don't know, guys. What do you think? That was the team introduction. If you want to see it from more of like best player to worst player, our best player on our teams, our running back and our quarterback and our receiver. Other than that, this team needs an insane rebuild. Ashley obviously is going to get the ball a lot. He's got shifty. Same with Magwood, but there you go. That's Ball State. So, what do we do now? Well, it's time to talk about recruiting and to figure some stuff out. There's always, like, it's just difficult to know. And this is going to be the most difficult part of the entire video is, like, do you talk to these people? Like, do you even waste points on any of these guys? I don't think you're number one. I think I would be completely wasting my time to send an offer to any of those guys. Okay? However, quarterback. Let's start at that position because we can scout it. I can't scout everybody, but I do think a 4-star is something that we can strive for. This is a 4-star pocket passer, Tyrone Severin. We'll start with adding a couple quarterbacks and kind of looking for players that look like they're pretty good. Like this is another good one, pocket passer, 6'4", 199. Let's go to 3 stars as well. This is a 6'4" dual threat. And then Anthony Oden. So those are the quarterbacks that I'm going to initially just say. And then I want to go to recommended quarterbacks and see who they think we should bring in to see if maybe we could find a diamond in the rough who might just honestly just want to play here. So these would be the easy people that we have a much better chance to bring in. I'm just more looking at like size, speed, just those combinations. This guy really wants to play for us. Pocket passer. 6'3", backfield creator, and a backfield creator. We'll talk to this guy as well. So that's the first position. I'm going to go one by one because I find it easiest for me to follow. So this guy already said no. I haven't even had a chance to talk to him. He already is denying us. We're going to offer a scholarship. I wanted to scout these guys because I want to make sure if I'm going to put all my effort into a player that I at least know that they're relatively decent. Lamar Agnew, he looks relatively decent as a pocket passer. This guy doesn't super appeal to me, but I definitely should send the scholarship. Anthony Oden. And then these guys, I don't really feel like I need to go crazy on the... Yeah, that's not bad. We'll send the scholarships to all of them. And that'll be kind of a good start at the quarterback position, just having 5 that I feel like could be attainable. I'm not obsessed with any of those quarterbacks. I don't necessarily know if any of them are the QB of the future. I'd love to just throw in one of these 5 stars just to see what happens and just to see if they'd even listen to a scholarship offer, and they will. So that's optimistic. But I'm not going to waste my points scouting a 5-star because we just know there's no point in that. Running back, we're good for the next couple of years. So I don't want to put a ton of initial emphasis on that. 2 stars. These guys all want to play for us, so I think I'm stupid to not talk to them because we just, at the end of the day, we need people to come to our school. But let's set our hopes a little bit higher than just 2 stars. So this is a 5'11" route runner. I feel like yeah, no, I'm not going to talk to him. I want to go for the real, like the 6'4", the big time players, because any of these guys, if we're going to get them, it's going to take everything. I don't want to go all in, spend all my recruiting points on somebody who is okay. Like, I want the real big time receivers. This guy's a little bit small, so there's a chance that he could be interested in playing for us. Yeah, the 5'7" players could actually not, that might not be a bad decision to kind of talk to them a little bit. The players, the 2 stars, we'll start off by just offering all them scholarships. I'm curious about this Grant Pippen, if he looks decent. Yeah, he looks decent. Fort Wayne. This is the 6'4" dude. 92 speed. So boom, right away, top of our list. If I could bring in a Randy Antwine, that totally changes our team. We have a 6'4" receiver who can actually compete in the... This guy, 6'4", 87 speed. All of these guys. I'm going to send them offers. I actually like the way our targets are looking at this point. So as far as other people we need to talk to, recommendeds. Let's go position by position here. So a couple of these Mike backers, sure, we'll send some scholarships. Like, these guys seem to be really interested in playing for us, and we definitely need them. So I don't think it's a bad idea to start sending them offers. DB wise, some DBs that we might have a chance with. There's actually 3 stars that seem to have interest, but I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to the 4-star DBs and just see if I can throw in an initial offer. So Paul Sweat, Emmett Ryan. I'm going to shoot a little bit more lofty at that position. So as far as DB goes, Larry Bynum, bump and run. He's 6'1", 3-star. And honestly, see, that's why you scout, because I just found out really quickly that I should not even be scouting that guy. He's 83 speed. It's not going to be great, but I don't have enough hours to really get too crazy here. So I think I'm just going to offer a lot of scholarships to these guys. And then tackles, edge rushers, all the above. Like, our edge is just a disaster. So I think I'm stupid to not at least look and see what we can do. Let's go 3-star edge rushers and kind of just pick on this to see if we can maybe find a diamond in the rough. And the edge rusher position, same with tackles. We're just going to go 3-star tackles and just start talking to a bunch of these. I can't afford to go 4-star at every single position, so offer these guys scholarships, see where that gets us. Keep in mind we have very few scouting hours, so I have to be really careful with my scouting to not spend too much time on one thing. Like, I have to be a little bit more careful. I have a few more prospects that I can add. So some safeties that we can bring in, just like miscellaneous positions. 2-star defensive tackles. that have some interest. Another defensive tackle who seems to have interest. Sam Backer. That's how I'm going to fill my 35. So we'll go there. We'll send scholarships to all these guys. It's going to be incredibly telling. And it's not like we're going to find out really quick how difficult this entire thing's going to be. It's not going to take long. I'm going to make sure I spend those last 50 hours because I don't know if I actually want to scout some of these DBs to see which DB I should go all in for. That guy looks pretty good. That guy looks pretty good. And we run out of hours. Okay, that's going to be kind of our initial scouting phase. So we'll sim here. We'll see kind of what this does. I've sent offers to a bunch of quarterbacks, receivers. We'll see who likes us. I'm sure we're going to get denied by a lot of them, but you got to start somewhere. Guys, in case you don't see right there, we start off the season against LSU. Just that should scare. Our entire schedule is going to be LSU, Indiana, Michigan State, Penn State, Ohio State. Like, in order to compete, I'm gonna have to play insane. Like, that's step number one. I'm just gonna have to be really, really, really good. While also trying to get better, while trying to recruit, while trying to do all those things. We're not gonna do our depth chart yet because I kind of want to see where we stand on a lot of these players. So, so far, Oden. So Anthony Oden has us as his number one. I don't even know anything about this dude. He's a 77 speed, 79 throw power dude. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, the throw power is horrible for a 6'4" player. The problem is he really wants to play here. We're also number one with Britton Woodard, which we had a feeling we would be, and he doesn't look good either. It's just not the cream of the crop right now. I think what I need to do, first of all, I need to get rid of all these guys. I don't think this guy's coming to our school. Like, he's got 10 people clearly in front of us. I think I need to focus. That was me a little bit much. Now, what I can do if I want to try and guarantee this guy comes here, 73 speed, 6'3", I can contact his friends and family and just kind of see what that looks like. Of the receivers, this Fort Wayne kid seems to have a lot of interest. I just don't know enough about him. 51 awareness should be really all I need to see. And 84 speed. Oh, gosh. We'll send him a DM. Randy Antwine, we're pretty much out on him. Parker, a lot of these guys we're pretty much out on. Marquez Beckham, we can offer him a scholarship. He seems somewhat interested. Same with this dude. This DB already said no. Is there any, like, shocking players? What we're looking for right now is to see, are any of these guys just so interested in playing for us? Any of the really good players that we tried to recruit? And it's kind of playing out exactly how you would expect this to play out. All the players, pretty much, who I went for that were in the 4-star region couldn't have less interest in even talking to us. So I think what I need to do for the future is not waste any of my time trying to scout them. What I can maybe, like, I could try something. Like, with that receiver that I really like, Randy Antwine, if I'm willing to take a risk, I can spend 50 points. But by spending 50 points on him, like, I better be sure that there's a chance that he signs with us. Like, if he doesn't, I don't know, man. Like, if he, well, not even that he signs that, I better be sure that I at least have a chance. Because I don't have enough recruiting points. I only have 20 hours left. So the recruiting on this team is not flashy. It's a lot of DMs. I can't afford to just send the house. I only have like 12 staff. I'm sending a lot of DMs just seeing, hey, do you want to come play here to these guys? That's what I think round one of this is going to have to look like. That's going to be our recruiting. Not overly pretty at the moment, but probably kind of what we expected. And as this goes, like, I feel like after this week we'll have a better idea and I can get rid of some of those other things. I can rebuild some of the hours and kind of get a little bit smarter with this. Before we play LSU, we just need to take a moment and just make this depth chart, I don't see myself. So the main thing I want to change is I want Durham. Like, I honestly think Durham needs to be my #1 receiver. However I can make that happen, it just needs to be the case. And Weatherly, this senior 6'4" dude, I like him too. But like, oh gosh. It's got to be a mixture of all these players. Like, I think we need the 6'4". I don't even know. Tight end. Defense, there's no point even messing with. Like, I'm not going to go in and try and act like I know what I'm doing with that depth chart when I have no idea. I'm going to put Durham at that spot. Our sub linebacker, this is another position that you could definitely consider. I'm going to do the freshman red shirt. I want to make sure I'm using him because I feel like it's most important that he is kind of the guy that I user. Roman Pearson, the running back. Ashley's obviously going to be our running back for every single situation. Let's go look at who we're playing. So, LSU. What to expect from LSU? I've heard rumblings from guys that this is the best team in the game. And we get to play them week #1. Harold Perkins, Garrett Nussmeier. What's his, he's not overly fast, but he's got a good arm, I think. Decent arm. Yeah, 90, very good arm, 96 arm. Stamps, like, look at the secondary that we're going to be. Like, this is going to be... Hua! Bah! I did not realize that they had all these dudes. Okay, so game plan. Cross your fingers. Once we can get visits, it's going to be important to try and win games. Like, this is the huge part. I got to sweat. I got to do whatever I can do to just have a decent game against LSU. First game as the head coach of Ball State. We got cool. Oh, I like our unis. That's cool. That's cool. The all-black uniforms are sick. Team settings, we're going Ball State all day. Wish me luck, guys. Oh, gosh. What's cool is we're going to get to start this at LSU. This entire process begins right now in the rain game against probably the best team, especially defense-wise. Like everyone on this defense should scare you just that little bit. Like, not necessarily a lot, but they should scare you just a little bit. Welcome to Death Valley. Okay, we get ball first. Hopefully. Creativity, options, like all that stuff, so important with this team. I love their uniforms. That's step #1. But in order to move with this squad, we're going to look at Elijah Durham. See, I'm pumped they're talking about him because they should be. Like, that's a freshman who's just like starting immediately. They run the spread, so I feel like read option, run plays are going to be a huge part of our success. Because I actually really like our QB running back duo. Like, our running back has shifty. Okay. And our quarterback's fast. Like, what we're going to have to do to move this is going to be a lot of creativity. Yep. There we go. There we go. Go! Oh my gosh! Order the jersey. Order the jersey. Well done, Ashley. Yep. Just throw it to him as quickly as you can. Don't take a second. Don't breathe. Like, how to win with bad teams is not rocket science. It's not easy. Don't get me wrong. It's incredibly difficult. But you just have to remember that you can't sit in the pocket because your O-line has no chance. Whereas my QB running back duo is my most athletic part of this team. So, like, an offense, like what you're seeing right now, is what you're going to see all year. It's going to be a lot of, like, motions with Durham, Ashley, all of these guys. Yep. Go! Oh my gosh! You think you gotta go for this? LSU on the road. Okay, look Durham, I think. Please. Yep. Nice catch, Weatherly. It's a good play. Hands off to Ashley. Yes, sir.
Nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go.
Go, Kelly!
They'll get right back on the ball and they'll go really quick. So you got
We're gonna miss him. Like with a fast quarterback. Part of what made this team intriguing is like I could win some games if I have a quick quarterback and a little bit of creativity. It's not insane to think that we could sneak away with some victories. The odds aren't overly high, but it's not crazy by any means. Okay, get a good fake here.
Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself.
Second mate.
And peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to route
get rid of it. Get rid of it.
I like the aggressive nature of the defense.
Okay. First third down and 8. Just try and block people.
Fires to the line out. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't get a ton on the return.
I just want to I want to see what things look like here. Yeah, like look at this. So our center or our left guard completely gone. Our left tackle completely gone. I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm either going to take a sack or I'm going to at least try and do something. So I tried to do something. Would have been better probably to just take a sack. But didn't have a great chance there. Okay, so my user is going to be Shepard. He's a freshman, as I mentioned.
These receivers right off the line.
Who's that flag on? First play, I think that's going to be
Let's see who the penalty's on.
Yeah, that is going to be honest. Defensive holding.
Defensive holding and automatic first down for this offense.
It's an
The
RPO.
RPO complete.
Yep. Oh my gosh, good try, Shepard. 15. I don't like. It's gonna take me a minute to learn all these names.
It'll be third and short.
But that was McLean. Okay, just wanted to make sure that I know who to give credit to after this game. Secondary, both those guys, Pearson and McLean. Again, some of the better receivers in college football just made some plays.
Fair catches. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Pretty quick.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones.
When you get behind the chains with these guys, the other problem is right now I can't audible, I can't do it. Well, we're at LSU, so it's just I can't audible, I can't switch the plays. You better be pretty confident with whatever you come out with.
And I gotta go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all,
I'm looking Durham to Magwood.
You can tell the difference when that body jerks forward.
There it is! Oh my gosh! Nice throw. Such a good throw from Kelly right there. Off balance, moving the other way. Yeah. That's a halfback direct snap. Couldn't have worked out. Anyways, probably couldn't have. I thought there was a lot more room there, especially at the start, but he kind of just sat there instead of
try to make a hole, but sometimes you just run that thing downhill, lower your shoulder, try to get a yard or two, and you bounce outside, you get a loss, and put your offense in the worst situation.
Great job by this savvy senior to know
look for Durham,
he just
maybe.
needs to move the sticks with his
Look
feet.
for Durham. Look for Durham, true freshman. The true freshman!
He's brought down, but he's got him inside.
Well done, sir. A broken tackle at the end, too, is crazy.
He'll set up to throw.
Yep.
He's going for the goal line.
To the one.
The defense going to stop the clock.
They're going to use some timeouts. Okay, my plan here, 10 out of 10 drive, by the way. Just run this in with Kelly. Got to go up top. And guys, Ball State, in what is hopefully like a 10-year franchise, we just got our first. touchdown of the season. I don't know what this team will become. I don't know if we'll win 5 national championships. I don't know if this will be a disaster. All I know is we just drove down against LSU. We got the ball to our freshmen. Our quarterback and our running back both stepped up. And we're up 7-0.
With the extra back to pass. Dances away. Gets it inside the 10.
What do they have for timeout? I don't really have. LSU only has 1 timeout.
They'll hurry to the line. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's sharp.
That's going to be their last
They'll use a timeout right before
They
halftime.
are, like, here's the deal. They're not taking their points. I'm trying to adjust. I'm going to drop back with Davis Ross because I don't feel like...
Now adjusting. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
Guys, I don't think they have time. Just for all the haters and losers out there, I'm trying to make this as difficult as possible. I'm on Heisman difficulty, Ball State, LSU, and we are somehow ahead at the half. Don't ask how. Completely no idea how. Their offense has just been stopped. We've had a couple like lucky and like pass knockdowns, and that was very poor clock management. But that all being said, we're up at the half. Nope. Chia, that's his name. That's the guy who I got the tackle with. It's kind of a good thing, fun thing to say. When you get like a TFL, you can just say Chia.
One explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not.
Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout.
Trust it.
Got his man downfield.
I didn't trust it. I thought they'd go the other guy. Ooh, that was an opportunity. As soon as that rollout happened, I was thinking, I'm like, it's going to be a corner up. But then I second guessed, I'm like, I wonder if they'll try and throw that short route. I need to get there.
It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered.
Use the play fake. Now
Oh, no.
wide open downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, LSU.
That was one of the most clean RPOs I've ever seen against man. I totally jumped. My user went head first, like head down.
And it's so nice to have a
Trying to stop the run. He got rid of it. Perfect slant.
I like those.
Okay, 7-0.
They'll start this drive going to the air.
Best thing I can do
Over the middle.
is 5 wide. It's just kind of in the when I need to move.
Just a short pickup.
I think 5 wide gives me the best chance to kind of like it negates the speed a little bit, like disadvantage.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Yep. Get the ball to Durham. Get the ball to the freshman. Good job. 3rd down and 3. That's a QB slot option right there. But yeah, anytime you can run more like spread offenses, I think it's going to help me.
They didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys. And we know they've got
I think we have no
They can
choice.
go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that
It's a
time.
close game right
Getting
now.
hats over to the football,
But I
getting
think
to the
LSU
pitch man in
is
the perimeter of the field and
so.
getting down on the ground.
What a
Especially if it's
turning
only
point
3
this
yards.
could be. The offense is going for it inside.
Yep,
Converts
Knight
on
would
fourth
just
down,
somehow
and he's
catch
still
it.
going.
So that's
And
amazing.
they react
I felt like that
well
had to be the decision. There wasn't a reason to punt that because I think most likely this game is going to play out where they're going to score every single time. So
Early in the game on your own end.
okay, get a read off of Perkins there.
When you make
Yep.
decisions and throws like that.
Jump over him. Oh my gosh, Kelly!
Stop.
The first part of the option, and that is the quarterback, and he gets loose.
That's not at all who you threw that ball to.
Defensive backs, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Gets it all the way
Dang.
down to the 3rd. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, and that wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Tiger!
It's just the speed difference with our DBs to the receivers
One of the
is
reasons this
significant.
offense is so
One of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Unloads to the
Durham,
wideout.
freshman.
Finds space on the right. Really good job.
He's winning.
Like
that dude is winning some routes right now.
Nice job by the
Especially like as he
receiver
goes. That's impressive stuff. We don't have to necessarily do this in a rush. I can play my game or our game. Like I can just do what we've done. Read options, creativity, RPOs. Like it doesn't have to all be in one play.
He'll do it himself.
There it is.
He's loose.
There he
They
goes.
finally get him on the
Good
ground,
first.
but he's got keeps it on the draw. He never had trying play action.
Come on, Durham.
Incomplete thanks to the great
11.
defensive
That I
pressure.
didn't hate that match. He's 1-on-1. Like he has
I know
one.
it hasn't been a tremendous day since
There's
he
no,
scored,
none of these are
but
going to be
his
fun
decision-making
throws
has
to
been
make.
good enough to win
Third
this
down
game.
11,
He's thrown
just-
a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot.
I gotta just
That's
try
why
and
they
get
still
someone
have
a
a shot.
chance.
Watch.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going.
How quick? How long would I have had? The pocket wasn't bad. I tried the corner route. Just slightly overthrown. But I don't see anyone else glaringly open. So, and I think my streak on the outside actually got pushed to almost be a corner route also. So, okay.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do
It's a running room. No, he loses the ball after the huge
A fumble
gain.
could have helped.
And the
But we were in
offense
no
will
place to pick
maintain
that up.
possession. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. That's caught. It's Durham. And he rides the back and leaves it. Pulled down at the 11. He'll pull it on the read. He'll be
Victory formation for
So with the
LSU.
late lead, they're ready to just
Honestly,
drain the
a
clock
lot
in
of really
victory
good things
formation.
this week. A lot.
Quarterback takes the snap and takes
Like,
it.
I'm actually pretty pumped about the result of this one. Even though, like, yeah, it wasn't amazing. Nussmeier had 209. We were 9 for 17 for 91 yards. We did throw 2 picks, but I don't think that was really like an accurate tell of the tape. He ran really well. He had 7 rushes for 77 yards. Amazing in that part of the game. Ashley did not quite go as good, but our freshman receiver, Alicia Durham, he had 48 yards. Isn't a ton, but like what I'm trying to get at is the future isn't completely horrible. And we did score against LSU, and we held them on that first drive. Like, as the game went on, you saw how crazy it was that we did so well in the first half because they were scoring at will in the second half. I had no chance to even get them off the field. So, with that being said, guys, tough opener. Let's hope some of these recruits want to play for us. And yeah, we'll see you guys week 2. Week number 2, Indiana. We'll get into that. I think that's going to be a not an easy game by any means, but it's going to be a game that we at least have a chance in. The first thing I want to check in on is the 4-star receiver that I used the We've Seen Enough on, just to see if that did anything and if he's interested at all on our team. So yeah, okay, so Randy Antwine, the 6'4 receiver who we talked to, I'm going to keep that there because we're now in his top 4. Clearly something resonated with the kid and he's happy, so that's good. I'll delete the rest of these. We'll continue to use a lot of our points are going to be used towards scouting. Zach Hope, the 5'9 speedster. Like, any speedster with 80 acceleration, I don't think is necessarily worth our time. But that being said, he wants to play here, so I'll send him a lovely DM just so he knows he's somewhat appreciated. Still number 1 with this dude. I just think he's bad. I think to waste anything on him, he could get better. Like, the size, speed, everything's there. It's just I don't actually see the upside whatsoever. I think this guy has significantly more upside. So I'm going to send some DMs to these guys. Callus. This guy looks decent. Pippin, we've already DM'd him. And then Antwine. So the next thing is these Mike backers. Obviously an important position. DB as well. I almost lost on all the 4-star DBs immediately have zero interest in playing for us, which is a little unfortunate. The 3-stars, I think someone like this, like a 3-star right tackle, worth sending a DM. This guy, worth sending a DM just to kind of see what's up. The 2-stars, I don't think early I want to do that. But I want to go back to just the board and see, okay, are there any other 4-star prospects that we have a chance to get? Like this guy, it looks like we're already deal breakered out. Almost all of them. This guard might want to play for us. We got an athlete. We got a corner that we could maybe talk to. A receiver that isn't completely repulsed by us. So what I think I want to do is I want to send an offer to this guy, and then I'm also going to contact his friends, and then I'm going to send an offer to this guy. And as a 4-star DB, I think I have to go ridiculously aggressive with my approach. This is messy. I honestly, my whole scouting at the moment is just going to be chaos. Until someone agrees to come to my school, I could sit and recruit 2-stars, but are we ever going to get better? Are we ever going to compete in this conference? No, I have to take some big swings. I have to do some stupid stuff if I'm going to do it. If I don't do some stupid stuff, we're not going anywhere. Okay? So stupid stuff is required. Week number 2, Fernando Mendoza, Roman Himby. Love Roman Hemby. Elijah, Omar Cooper, speedster. It's not as good as LSU. I want that known. Like, this team is not as good as them. But I also think it should be noted that they are very good. That being said, we should be able to move the ball a little bit better, get a bit more into a rhythm, and hopefully put up a bit of a better fight week 2 against Indiana. And not only that, it's our first home game. So that's something to be pumped about. First time seeing the walkout for the home team. The fans are excited. We got a new coach. We got some promise. New conference, playing in the Big Ten. Like, a lot of change up for Ball State. I honestly think this quarterback can win the game. Like, I'm somewhat convinced in like games like this against teams like Indiana that we can actually win some. That may seem ridiculous to say from what you have seen, but I actually do think if I play my cards right, this can be better than you think. We might win a couple games. Chia! Chia! Good job, Chia. Chia Seeds. I can call. He's got like 100 different nicknames. But I got the timing for these RPOs, and I tried to switch stick over to that one.
Hard running there. Just needing a few tough inches on.
Yeah, they got it.
Getting ahead of steam. They finally
Roman Hemby with absolute ease. Trivia question for the chat: where did Roman Hemby play before Indiana? Trivia answer for the chat: Maryland.
Got it in the middle. It's Morris.
That's not good.
Kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pick up.
DeAndre Shepard is going to be hurt. Okay, that's not good.
The Hoosiers are flying.
What I'm noticing is Indiana, the RPO game is just.
Here's the handoff. Spins away from the defense.
Hemby is ridiculous too, but the RPO game is difficult to say the least to deal with.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the. They'll try the run. Turning on the Jets. He'll be down and make your presence felt in the early part of the season.
Yes, sir. Oh gosh.
Going for the goal line. Into the end zone.
User-wise,
Touchdown.
I timed that kind of perfect.
They draw first.
Like, I actually jumped it how I wanted to. Hemby just broke the tackle and humbled us pretty quick.
Just obviously watch the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled.
Good job, 44. Ball forward.
Happen early, so we can forget about that last week.
Yep, read option.
Keep it himself.
Read option, spin inside a little bit.
And they'll make the stop, and we are
Second
headed to
down
the
and
end of the
7.
first period.
Check Durham here underneath.
To the air, it's
Yeah,
Kelly.
right there. It's exactly who we're looking for. He's going to be our volume guy. That's why he's there. That's why he's in the middle, is because I kind of need him to be a volume receiver who can make plays. On RPOs, on anything kind of like this. Yeah, RPO, Durham, get upfield.
To this conference, but yet year in and year
Good
out,
first.
you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And
I actually
it'll be
like the way
interesting to
this
see
is
how
going
everybody
a lot
starts
right
off
now.
this season. Listen, this is your first
I could try and,
opportunity,
like-
Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big
There
Ten,
it is.
to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. That's what makes this game so critical.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Yeah.
Looking to fire. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off the...
Oh, wow. Shout out to the defensive coordinator. I got full. Look at this. I'm thinking drag. Like, that to me looks like a 100%er. The D lineman dropped back right into the
But he
middle and
gives them
stole
the
that
ball
from
at the
us.
29-yard line.
That was the defense. That was the guy who was lined up over our tackle at the beginning.
Defense in
Was the
press
one who
coverage.
ended up intercepting that. Whew, that sucks.
To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Hemby. From the gun to give, looking for room. From their own 30.
Nope.
And
Good
they
defense.
pass,
Who did
bring
that?
up fourth down.
That's 93 on the D line. See, that's a stop.
First time we've
We're gonna
seen
get
it
some of
from a
those.
team tonight.
Okay, early wine goes back. Early wine's gonna go back there to help
He'll
out.
field the punt and try to get some yardage. Final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass. It's
Okay, so
Kelly.
that same kind of look.
Using the quick game.
Where we struggled against LSU, which is very understandable. We struggle when we have to throw the ball.
Second down.
When we're able to run,
Back to pass. Fires to the wideout.
good try. When we're able to run, I feel somewhat in control.
From the gun. Wants to
Presley,
pass.
come on, Presley, and
And they'll miss the
that one. Oh, they're offside. They're offside. That's a free play. It's a free play.
And the pass is incomplete
Tried to do
on
something.
fourth
They
down.
something
Hold on
glitched,
just
and
a
Indiana
second.
was
We
offside,
got
which
to
means
see
we're gonna
what
have
the
4th
flag's
and 3
about.
now. I snapped that ball as quick. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I'm snapping this immediately. I'm not too proud to do something like that.
On fourth down, looking to pass.
No, we're like,
Pulls it in. It's Presley.
have you ever
They
seen
stop him short.
an animation
They'll
that
turn it
bad?
over on downs.
Aggressive.
Ever in your? And I'm gonna keep hitting the replay. Look at this. It's a smash route. I catch him in man coverage. Perfect. I guess maybe I threw that bad. It just was inaccurate. Yeah, if that's throwing it all in
Aggressive,
front.
You want to take chances, and you tell your team
Okay.
about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down.
Week 2 is not looking.
You shot your shot. The
good
problem
at all.
is now you put your
There we go,
defense
Shepard.
in a bad
And still
situation
somehow got that
early
to
in this
Henry.
game.
I thought I
You have to
sacked
try to find
both
a
of
way
them.
to get it.
Dropping back. It's Mendoza.
Come here. Come here.
And the
Third down.
defense gets home. And on third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
They got nothing. That is defense.
Didn't
That
have
is,
much of a choice.
I'm making
Had to
adjustments.
throw that one away. It'll be
I'm
fourth
doing
down.
some sweat. I promised you guys I would do decent in this. I'm trying to make adjustments to make this interesting for all of
Just
us.
drives it
They
between
make
the
it. Okay,
uprights.
we can move the
And
ball.
now the lead
Unlock
is
these
even bigger.
stupid breaks that are happening right now that are
Quick
driving me
update, Kevin
crazy.
Connor's in the studio.
All right, guys.
Something's gotta
What
give here.
else is happening in college football this weekend? It's been like a launching pad for that UCF offense today. Look, if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update
Good
on
job,
that
Durham.
one. Kevin, let us
Time
know
out.
when it goes fine. This drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
Ah!
He missed. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. On third
Look,
and long
Nagwood
from
to
the
Durham, I
28.
would say. I hate that we're
From
having
the
to
gun,
throw
wants
as
to
much as we
pass.
are. Yeah, just totally.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Especially with how
And
good the defense has
Cardinals
played.
Send out the punt unit. They'll have to put
Oh,
it
you
away
got
for
a
the
punt
first
here.
time
Yeah,
tonight.
I think what I need to understand is we can move when we play ahead of the chains. But as soon as we don't, like as soon as I get to 2nd and 10, I'm going to have pressure in a
Looking for
split
man. It's
second.
Mendoza. Fires to the big fella.
Yeah, that's good. That's all right.
Not much running room there. Thank you. Plays. Running behind that left side. Breaks the tackle.
Now they're taking it to the
He'll
half.
be brought down. And that's
Okay,
the final
tail
play
the
of
tape at the half. Can't move. Easy. Not much else to say. I can't move. My run game's decent, but I'm behind, so I'm like, unless I run for 20 yards a pop, nobody's open, and we're back. That's the tail of the tape. Thanks for asking. Oh, there's some lucky blocking. Very lucky blocking.
Again from the 38.
What?
Has to come at some point, but they gotta keep him clean. They can't get.
Hello. Hello. There we go. Robinson. Okay, I'll shut up. I was feeling a little bit discouraged there for about 30 seconds after that play action was an immediate loss, but a huge play right there. Ball forward, Ashley. Second.
And the defense holds second and 9. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left.
You gotta be faster than him.
Gets past the chain. There he goes. They
Straight
get
up.
him stopped, but the big
Let's win
game
this.
has him on the doorstep.
If we're gonna get here, we may as well win. Go back to the run. Don't even let your ego. Don't even let your ego enter the building.
From the gun, the ground game.
Come on, Ashley. Yes, sir.
Running, get to throw. It's Kelly. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cardinal. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Such a sick drive. The run, couple nice passes. That slant that we had, and then Maximus Meridius finds a way to score for us. To make this a game, like, I'm forgetting, my defense has 2 stops against Indiana. Like, they're not completely smooth on that side of the ball.
And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so
Nope,
successful.
good defense.
Oh, now use
Got
it
stuck
against
on my
them.
D-line and it kind of paid off there.
This is space. See if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Big pickup on the. He can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Gosher walked up tight.
Please,
Caught behind the
please,
line.
please,
It's
please.
Williams.
They're down.
And this back to throw. It's Mendoza. Unloads to
That
the wide
sucks.
out. It's caught downfield. Big
The
out
writing was on the wall with that one. That one
Finally
was
dragged down
lazy.
at the 30.
Please, 50.
It's complete. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the
Yeah, he
11.
didn't get completely burnt,
Hoosiers didn't start the
but I
drive
feel like
with
he
great
could have put his
field position,
hands
but
up
they
and
have
done
moved
something about
methodically down
that.
the field.
There it
He
is.
is going
Second and 10.
nowhere. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought without scoring. The give as they work on that clock. Quick step and go. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it
The
first
worst
and
thing that
goal.
could have happened.
And the defense in desperation.
Oh, that's so
trying to
far and
hang
away
on to
the
give their
worst
team a
possible
chance.
outcome. I can use timeouts from here on out, but
He'll pull
Yeah,
it
they're
on the
gonna
read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house.
that previous, like, Hemby, we've had him behind the line quite a
It
few
was so
times.
important for the offense to come up with a
Oh,
touchdown
that
there and
sucks.
not kick it.
This possession from their own 20.
Good
Got it
catch,
in the
Durham.
middle, it's Durham.
Nice thing is I got 3 timeouts left.
Momentum, picking up a chunk
And there's
of yards,
nowhere else,
chains out
no
to the
point in
30.
giving up. It's not like we're going for
Downfield,
the
it's Kelly.
touchdown record or the
Firing to the right,
Aaron
complete.
Rodgers 35 touchdowns with no picks.
Room to operate,
I'm
but he'll
willing
be
to just
stopped
try and
short
throw
of
this
the first
downfield,
down.
see what happens.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Blasted as he lets it go.
It's been tough for this. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations. And
There we
that's
go, Durham.
Out of space.
Good first.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wide out. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room. And they capitalize
That's
not
gonna
only on the pick.
That is most certainly going to end it. What happened with the route here? Man on man, top of the route. It's a comeback route, and I throw a pretty decent time, but, like, he just doesn't come back. That DB just makes the greatest play of all time, and he does not come back.
Great return to give the offense
GG's.
tremendous.
Okay, through
You're
2
gonna hear
weeks,
guys after this game say, "Gotta work
a
hard,
part of
gotta
this
be
is
more
going to be
intense."
kind of
You know,
solving this
sometimes
puzzle.
the harder
And
you
the
try,
puzzle
the
being
worse it gets. And it
how to
seemed to
win.
me that's
Like
what
right
happened
now,
out there
nobody
today.
individually is having great
performance,
performance, except for maybe my QB and Durham. There's a small part of me that thinks I need to be in like an Air Force type offense. There's a small part of me that thinks we need to be in like a weird, super weird offense if we're gonna move the ball with this team. Like there's something to be said about, okay, are we gonna just sit here and lose every single game? Are we gonna find a creative way to win? That's where my head's at right now. It's like I don't want to just sit here and lose. Like if I'm gonna lose trying something. And as of right now, what we're doing clearly is not working. Like clearly. It's very, very, very evident it's not. So I need to go and like, if I got to run something like this, like the fullback flex bone offense, like we kind of have the players. We have our running back core is way better than any other position. We have like one good receiver and we have a fast quarterback. Like we can run this. I'm going to take some time. I'm going to actually try and learn an offense out of this. So that way, when I go into the next week, we're ready. Durham will be a part of it. We got flex bone. We can run inverted veers. Like, who knows what's going to be in this offense. But through 2 weeks, what I'm doing is not working. I'm going to switch it up because at the end of the day, I want to win. So we'll see. This might work. It might not. Hey, guys. Week number 3, this is a good screen for us because it kind of shows like the top schools. So a lot of these 3-stars, like this left edge 3-star power rusher, were clearly one of his favorites. Adonis Grant, a lot of the 3-stars are interested in us. The 2 4-stars left us, but that receiver that looks super good is somehow still interested in playing for us. Should be getting some hours back. Here, let's go check out receiver. Antwine. So Antwine, yeah, it's tough out here. I'm not completely optimistic that Antwine is going to be like we're far down there. We're his 4th. I just don't know what to do. Like I don't know enough about him. His deal breaker, I feel like, is not lined up with us. Like conference prestige, we are playing in a good conference, but like, do we have crazy prestige? I just wouldn't say that. Couple of these 3-stars seem interested. What I want to do is I want to kind of clear some of this out. I only have 70 points, which is insane. But I want to talk to some more like 4-star players just from any position to see if we can get some interest. Like a quarterback, potentially. Like, what are the 4-star quarterbacks? I already have talked to a lot of them. A lot of them do have their top. Okay, we're down to the 3-star quarterbacks. These guys are interested in us. This is a dual threat. Andre is a dual threat. This is an athlete. Trey Westbrook's 3-star athlete. We're already 3rd on his list without even really talking to him. We're 2nd on this guy's list. Like, these are the people that I think we need to be a lot more interested in. Like, these are the guys who are going to join us immediately. QB, another athlete. Rob McClung. We're 2nd on his list. Okay. So what I like about this is, like, these athletes who are messaging right now. Like, this guy, we're 2nd on his list. I don't know a lot about him, unfortunately. He looks pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'll DM him. And then I'm also just going to send scholarships to all of these guys. Now, is there anyone that I'm talking to? Like, this Britton Woodyard guy. He's a quarterback who already seems completely gung-ho. This was his dream school. So I don't feel like I really need any of these guys. I don't care if they don't go to this school. I really don't. I think the scholarship alone might be enough to convince them to stay. So I don't want to waste any more energy on them because I don't think they're that good. I think I'm better off going for these guys. Like, I'm more optimistic. So I'm going to spend this round of recruiting just kind of seeing what these guys are about. McClung, we don't even have enough hours. We can offer him a scholarship. But, like, same with the receiver position. We're spending 50 points on Randy Antoine. I'm just not convinced that that's going to pay off. I could potentially swap that for something. I got 20. I'm spending 50 on Wick. So, yeah, no, this. Let's get rid of this immediately because Wick has no interest in playing for us. So let's save those 50 points. And then this guy even, like, I'm spending 25 on a 3-star. That I don't even know if this guy's good or not. How do you do this as Ball State? How do you, like, recruit and be happy? Like, this guy looks decent. I'll search his social media. Same with Westbrook. Maybe I'll DM and search his social media. I don't know, guys. That's where we're at right now. Quarterback is position 1 because I do feel like that's a position that we have a bit of a fall off. If it does start to get ugly where I can't, maybe beating Michigan State will help me with some stuff. As far as coach skills, I don't want to use the 100 because I feel like that's a big advantage. But I honestly might do a little bit of help because I feel like I already would have gained some from this. So just so you guys don't yell at me, I'm just going to, like, spend a little bit of my points here on receiver stuff. Okay, that all being said, everybody, Michigan State, we're 0-2. We're switching up the offense. Now, the new offense that we're going to run is kind of just what I believe gives us the best chance to win. I think I have a quarterback who's unreal. I think I have some good receivers. I think we have talent. I think we're not utilizing it as good as we can, but I know we have talent. If I go to an Air Force offense and I play like a kind of a different style football, I'm optimistic that I'm going to be able to move the ball in a creative way. It's not necessarily all about the splash. We can win games. We can shock teams. We can put together a season if I just play smart. So that's what we're doing this game. I'm going run heavy, run the rock. I'm going simple football. And I'm going to try and upset Michigan State at home, Big Ten matchup, and hopefully convince some of these recruits that they should go to Ball State. Week 3, let's go. Okay, come on. Get hyped. You're not hyped for this? Like, I promise, I will win games. We've been close. Like, this is a team that we care about each other. Night game, all black uniforms. This is one you want to see right now. You might not care to see it. To me, I think this is what we really want to see.
Defense, keep them in check.
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows
tackle,
to have success
tackle.
in this game against this defense is it's going to
Good
take
job,
all of them.
Pearson.
It's not just going to be
So our
one
best
guy
players on defense. This
making all
DB
the
McLean's been
plays.
pretty
They're all
good.
gonna have to be able to step up and
Shepard's
take
pretty good.
advantage
Like,
of their own individual
we have
one-on-one
sneaky good
opportunities
players.
when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. The guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Oh, no.
And some room.
Come on.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. But look at that toughness.
And
That's
that's what
way
makes this
too
offense
many
so
yards.
dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a
boy.
look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability
Nope,
in the
there's
open
nothing there.
field,
That's good defense.
generating a massive
I think the second read was
explosive
covered by my
on that
user,
option
so
run.
I can say I'm pretty proud of the way we played that.
They're going to run it.
But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And
All out of space. Nifty little
Aiden
scamper.
Childs
This
is
one up for the
just
first down, and he
absolutely
slides it.
smoking
The
us
Spartans come
right
to the
now.
line with a new set of downs.
Like, not even.
He'll do it
That's
himself.
a lot of yards.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll
Okay.
take it to the house.
That drive was pretty much
Well, I know
the
it's early
lowest
this
I
season,
felt
but it's
this
obvious
season.
already.
Because
This
there
guy
it was
is a
like
major weapon in this offense. Had 2
nothing
touchdowns in
fancy.
his
We never
first
even
game. He's
sniffed
now
to
on the
stop.
board right now.
Their
What a
quarterback was
difference
just 10
maker
times
now.
faster than
Playmaker
anyone
he's
else,
going to be
which
this
is
season for this offense.
Bit of a tough pill to
Coming
swallow.
out to
Like plays like this, first game in it, rocket tosses, stuff like really creative. Like, look at this. This is the type of offense that can wear down. If I can learn to run this effectively,
You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the college.
Yeah, like even just stuff like that. That's not fancy, but that's just confidence building. Didn't gain any yards, but this entire playbook, there's a lot of stuff to it. We'll utilize the motion. It's not going to be a traditional offense. We don't have a traditional team. So
going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time.
Easy come, easy go.
We've reached a break, and Michigan State has
hate me later.
We've come to the end of one.
You probably hate me already.
To catch up on the stats.
I think I am going to try and go for this.
Putting on 4th down from their own territory.
Yep, Megwood, and he
And
overthrew
the
it wide open
incomplete
too.
pass turns it over in their own end.
That was
This
that
offense
one
has
was
it with really good
clearly
field
wide
position.
open.
To the air, it's Child.
Got him. Come on! First pick of the season. Okay, give me the ball back. Go back to the triple option. Stop. As soon as I tried to throw the ball, everything just got messed.
On the option. And now on the pitch.
Please just pick it up, Kelly. Please pick it up.
Quickly gets back on top of
I would
moving.
have liked it to be.
They'll run play action. Under fire.
Nothing.
Sparty's defensive front is
Couldn't have
dominating.
less.
They have a great
There
history of doing
really
that.
could not be
Getting
less.
after the quarterback,
to
man.
throw
Getting
that
off the
right now.
football, getting upfield, being
I'm pretty much
disruptive,
just gonna
being
have
a
to
great
try and throw
defense
this
that
to
can
Durham.
stop the run and find the quarterback. Man, that's what you like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
Like, can we talk about the freshman right now? Can we start? Let's start a conversation about him, because I feel like if we don't, someone else is. This freshman receiver is incredible. Yeah, get out there, Branch. Get out there, Branch. Head down. Boom. Good first.
Now they've got to get ready to go because the offense is going
Fall
tempo.
forward. I like that actually a lot.
The option look.
Yep. Got it to him. You got it to him. Just try and get
And
it
this
a
one will be
little
stopped
bit
for
more. It
no
was
gain.
pushed. Probably it was pushed a little bit further back.
Responsibility for
Looking for a man. It's Kelly. Makes the grab. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Honestly, I'm just gonna give Durham a
Shot to
chance.
the end zone. And swat.
And that
Let's
time the
try this
quarterback
rocket
thought he
toss
had a
here.
guy open way down the field, but
Gotta
again,
cut in.
the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls
Yeah, as of right now,
Boy, there
this
wasn't
isn't
much
it.
room to wiggle for that running back there.
But this is why we try things. But yeah, if you ask me right now to decide if this is gonna be our offense, I would tell you this isn't working. But I would say that kid right there
Be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down
is the
at
greatest player I've ever seen. Durham is someone who we're going to talk about for years to come.
They'll send the back in motion. They can't
Oh,
corral the
late on.
pass. The ball's on the
I
ground.
had it.
Defense scoops it up. Make it. They are in business after
That
the
could have
fumble
been a
recovery.
touchdown. Shoot, rated like the timing too. I was just a split second off of that.
Wants to
Being
go up
perfect.
top on 1st down.
Almost got him again.
Ball's
Yep.
loose. Oh, the offense going to swing it on 2nd down. Really nice bounds after the completion. Dropping back, it's Child. He's got it. They'll finally waste
This
no
is gonna
time
get
getting the
dicey. We
timeout
need to
call.
stop, folks.
They'll snap
We
it
get
from
the nice
30
thing
on
is we do
1st
get
down.
ball at half. We obviously have 0 points right now, but
To the air on
I
1st
tried to
down.
use a blitz with Chia.
Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Lowers that shoulder right before the half. They'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Trying to buy a little time, and he
They're not using a
cannot, but he
timeout.
does.
Okay, we're a sack away from them not
Back
getting
to
anything.
pass.
No, they're going to get nothing out of
Trying to
that.
get it in.
Perfect
That
defense.
should be the final play of the
Perfect
first half.
defense when
Let's
it
see
mattered
what the offense
most.
dials up on 3rd and goal. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we
We get ball at
with the
half. Keep that in
halftime
mind.
update.
Guys, what a
We
scene
got
there
53
in
passing
Muncie.
yards.
What a
We've honestly
fine
been fine. A
performance
lot of
we've
our
seen.
And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second
a lot
half.
of our guys have been pretty good here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground
Okay.
at the 20.
This little trio right, I think, gives me the best. I like how this looks.
They're going to open
Yep,
this
this is good
drive
to
with a
Durham.
pass. Makes the grab. It's Durham. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This just seems like an offense that would actually
Still some work to do on second
potentially
down.
work. Got a QB power.
A run for the quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to throw. It's Kelly.
Durham.
Catch in the middle.
Got him again.
Now they'll really try to get
Just
this drive
keep getting
going.
him the
Good
ball.
execution.
Part of me wants to try and moss
They
him
have
with
it first
Durham.
and 10 at the
Is
30
that a
line.
crazy thought?
Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit.
And the rocket toss goes
The ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
the rocket
Turning the
toss
ball over, that
goes
kills you in
through
games, that
dude's
loses
hand.
games, and that is a bad play at a bad time.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Chia, dive.
Looking to get it in. And he motors into the end zone.
Like if we can't catch rocket tosses, we have bigger
Quick
issues.
strike, just as we
Significantly.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy.
Bigger
You got
issues.
such great
If we can't
field
even
position.
catch
Obviously, when the
That's-
offense starts in such a good spot,
That's the
puts
bare
defense in a
minimum,
bad position,
is being
and the
able to
offense
at least
takes
catch
And
a
let's
running
check in
back
with Kevin
toss.
Connors in the
The
studio.
bare
Kevin.
minimum.
To the air. It's
Hollow
Kelly.
blitz.
Just too much mustard on. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He put it out there.
He can get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Oh, man, another
Tried to kind of rocket
incompletion.
catch with
That's
him.
3 in
Okay,
a
if I
row.
sound defeated, it's because I'm defeated.
You got to be careful if you're the
This is
quarterback.
not-
There, third
this is
down,
not
you
what's
know,
gonna
you see a lot of exotic
Something might
coverages
work.
by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny.
He's got it in.
Donked.
More than enough for a first down.
Good throw. My
Racing to the line in a
goodness.
hurry up. The defense going to stop the clock.
That was
Timeout.
an
They wanna make sure they have
incredible
everybody
throw.
on the
In
same
that
page.
I was done. I was mentally completely defeated. Like I was 100% like I suck.
Now from the 40, it's
All of a
first
sudden,
and
as soon
10.
as I feel that way, beautiful throw.
Sends
Okay,
it back in
don't give
motion.
up on this offense.
Here comes the option.
Yeah, don't give up on this offense. Oh my
Crowd,
goodness.
and now he's got room.
That's the
He's
play.
in
I'm just not
cross
doing enough
territory,
options.
knocked out of bounds.
Like I'm not doing enough
After
rocket
the
tosses and
47.
rollout option stuff.
Offense trying to find itself. It's first down.
Go Kelly. Like,
They'll
that's a
pick
good
up
4 yards
second
of
and
pop.
6 coming. Second down, he'll throw it. He just missed. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. Under fire.
Nice throw, Kelly.
Makes the catch.
Nice throw, Kelly.
And they explode.
This thing's not over.
on that one, and they've got it down to the
It's
22.
kind of close to being
As they get set to snap it,
a lot of the
just
fans have
about
left,
end of the
but this
quarter.
thing's not over until I lose.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Durham.
There's Durham. I think
They stop him just
Durham's
a
got
meter
5
too
for
short
58.
in the first, and man,
Like, we
what
have
they
a
can
freshman.
do on second down
Step
here.
number 1 of building a
That's
juggernaut.
the end of the
Have at
quarter,
least a
and Michigan
freshman.
State wants to keep it in the air. Let's it fly.
I'm gonna try it on
And
the
it'll be
card.
intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down, but one.
It was one-on-one coverage. I felt like I had to try and throw the dig route.
Trying to start the drive with a
Couldn't have
pass.
had less room.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got an open man. Takes it the other way. Lots of running room. The 10. And he slipped through the crack. David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you
May
gotta
as
move
well.
You do. I think
Just
you
try and
got
jump
way too
overs.
over
If you're losing big,
the red zone that last
so like
drive.
some
Just
people
come
see a
out here,
situation like this and
trust
like, oh,
what
just
we-
quit.
trust what your coaches
Absolutely not.
have
This
told
is
you to
when
do and just go out and execute.
You start trying to like get stats. These are the little things that will become the big things.
It's
Every single ball should go to your freshman right now because I
I
don't have a ton to lose. And yeah, they won't all be complete, but on the off chance I do get a big play with him,
The defense now is going to be playing
like
big zone
the off
coverage.
chance that it's not completely an airmail,
Play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
which it
As a
wasn't
defensive
good.
lineman,
But on the
late
off
in
chance
game,
it's
man,
not.
When you know it's past, you're pinning
We
your
can
ears
kind
back,
of
trying to get to the quarterback.
try
And
and get
DBs
him
are trying to do this.
ball.
Pad them stats,
This
get
is
the
just-
IN.
Got room on
This
the
is
return.
batting practice.
He's brought
This
down
is like
the
hitting with a
line
T
for his offense, and they'll
for them.
have it
They
at
are
the
just
12-yard
running and
line.
doing whatever.
The Spartans, after
I've
ripping off
never
that
seen
huge run,
a
let's see if they
team
can
look
do it again.
so lost on defense. Even like our games against LSU, like we did not look. This is a level of bad I haven't seen. Do I play for the future and start my backup quarterback? That's a real conversation we got to have. Am I better off to start that junior and hope that he can do well and become better in his senior year? Like, is that a move that I make?
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Touchdown, Spartans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Sucks. Just want to see Taylor, just for a couple plays.
This one was a beatdown.
Not because I'm gonna like.
It's
worth a conversation potentially.
For next week, for the rest of this season.
I just kind of want to see how he throws the
Get ready for
ball.
the next opponent. Forget this.
This is complete garbage time.
Taylor wants to throw.
Never been more garbage time than right now. So I'm just curious to throw
It's just
in.
one of those days, man, where everything is
Like
gone
the
wrong,
starter
right?
is
Like they just
completely
haven't been in a rhythm. They
different.
haven't,
He doesn't
they
even want to
haven't
play
got it
football.
going and never
But
built
I'm
the momentum.
curious
This
if
is
the
one of those days
backup,
you
like
learn from,
maybe he
try
has
to
a
grow
bit better
from.
arm.
A lot
Maybe
of
he
things that we're
can.
going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next week.
Like the important thing to remember is if this season's chalk,
Gonna come up a couple of yards short
it's
of
a
the
lot
first down.
smarter to play your junior than it is to play your senior.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He's got
Nice
it.
throw.
First down and
Just
goal.
let's give him a drive. If you're watching right now, comment Starbucks.
First down.
This is gonna be it's not all gonna be pretty. There's gonna be some 28-0.
Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And it is going up top again.
Like that right there just
Over the middle,
seemed.
it's Durham.
I know his throw power is significantly better. Like he does seem to have a little bit more pop when he makes throws.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Just what do I say about
Runs out of
that?
time, and down he goes at the
What's-
38.
What do I
And the
comment on that
Cardinals
one?
now with the first down. That's caught. They'll throw on third and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's back to throw. It's Kelly. Release to the back.
Nice throw.
With the catch, it's Ferguson.
Second one.
Down. They're looking to throw on second and short. And they dial.
Scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The pass falls in.
So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to
Okay,
do something.
GG's. We're not gonna
They gotta do
score.
it quick.
Nice job.
We got
by
some
the
discussions.
quarterback to get it done on the ground.
That's not rock bottom. I don't want to feel what rock bottom feels like. If that's not it, I don't think we even. That has to be it. Oh gosh. Okay. So. This could take 10 episodes minimum. If I sound like I'm in pain, it's because I'm in pain. At the end there, what I was kind of trying to discuss with you guys is just like, okay, this guy's a senior, this guy is a junior. I have another year with this dude. I actually think he's in some ways better. Like, he has more throw power, and he has, like, he's younger and he's taller. Screw it. What do I have to lose? Like, what's gonna go wrong if I do this? I don't think anything. Like we're 0-3. We're cooked. This guy, he's got 1 touchdown to 6 picks. It's my fault, but like, we have a good receiver in Durham. Why not give the dude a chance? Why not run more of an air raid offense and just kind of see what happens? I don't know. There's probably 100 reasons to not do it. But, like, this is not sustainable. This is not sustainable football. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, disgusting, horrible. Oh, my. No. I can't. I'm not playing Penn State. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. Okay. We have 100 recruiting points to spend. Is anyone ready to come for a visit? Does anyone want to come see this in action? Like this dude, I wish I knew who I was paying to come for a visit. But it's like, how do I... Yeah, perfect. Ohio State's coming up. How do I, like, with a straight face, scout these dudes when I only have 85 hours? You can't. Like, I can't sit here and be like, oh, I'm going to scout them. What am I going to scout? What am I going to find that's going to, like, tell me not to get there? I don't have any other options. They're the only players that have interest in even playing for me, so I can't sit here and not, like, I kind of have to do what I'm doing right now. Now, I can change my board and I plan on it. This is still my, like, best recruit. When do I give up on him? I think I almost need to go all in. He wants conference prestige. Okay, screw it. This is stupid, but I'm gonna try something. Oh, I can't even do that. Okay, never mind. We are gonna just do that. I almost need, like, I'd say receiver is, if I feel like I can start that quarterback next year, I'd say receiver is almost a more important piece of this puzzle. All these guys are trash. All of them. Trash. 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 What about, is there any tall ones? At least 3-star. Like, I know that there's a chance that they could, like, be a really good starter. Let's talk to Johnny. I'm going to kind of look for some of the bigger receivers. Yeah, Deshaun. Because as soon as I'm out of the running on that other dude, I'm going to offer these guys scholarships just to kind of get my foot in the door. But as soon as I'm out of the running on Antwine, it's going to be panic. Antwine is, we're all my chips are in. I'm also spending way too much on quarterbacks. Yeah, no, I am. Completely. Take a step back. Look at what you're doing. You're spending way too much of your recruiting on horrible quarterbacks that you don't actually need. Like, Odin's not even good. Doucette's not even good. Woodyard is not good. Woodyard will not be better for you next season. All these, this dude looks decent. So DM him. Don't search this guy's social, save a little bit. And then these guys both suck. So get rid of them. I'm cleaning house. I'm going to get better at recruiting. We're learning. So take that time and then go and actually talk to some people who want to play for you, because I'm wasting way too much time with people who have no interest in being on this team. Like, just shooting just random offers out to 4-stars who are never going to play for Ball State. Like, put your effort into a tackle or a corner or somebody. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's where I feel like I'm making some wrong decisions. Like, Larry, oh no, I scouted Larry Bynum. He sucks. Never mind. I don't need him. Moffitt. Like, Grant Moffitt. Boom. Send some scholarships to these dudes. This is a 6'3" speedster. Hey, I don't think this guy's bad. I'm going to contact his family. I'm going to DM him. I'm not going to contact his family. This is a gadget receiver. I'm going to DM him. Okay? Not all those moves were traditional. I'm trying my best. I promise. As far as depth chart here, correct. This is big. But Walter Taylor is going to play. What am I going to lose with starting Walter Taylor? Like, seriously. I don't think I lose anything. There's the 50%, like, I'm benching my best player. Duh. That's stupid, but there's a chance that he's amazing and I just get a bunch of confidence and I just turn into a beast. There's also a chance we lose by 28 points. Better chance of the second one, but you never know. Guys, we're going to Penn State. Wish me luck. That's all I can say. We are Penn State. We are Penn State.
Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Oh gosh, this is going to be bringing just a random quarterback into this dance. Yeah, just throwing dude into the biggest fire ever. This is a trap game. They already are counting their stats.
From inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down.
Okay, everybody, meet Leonard Taylor.
That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys.
Meet Leonard Taylor. Meet Leonard Taylor. Sick throw to start this game. My goodness.
Some kind of deception going against this second.
And this guy can be here next year. Like, it's, if he's half as good, it makes a lot of sense.
Taylor wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
It's all right.
That pass incomplete. The
That was a
defense
little
got a
bit,
hand on it.
that was an
It
uncalculated.
has been a rocky ride.
Let's call that what it was. That was an uncalculated, very, very, very dumb throw. Our first one was really good. Leonard fall forward, yes sir. 37.
Because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yes
I just
sir.
want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all
Don't
these
blink.
losses
Don't
on the
blink.
podium.
But
after
we are-
games. We've got guys hurt. We've got young
We are
players
driving
learning
against
experience,
Penn
learning
State
how to
right
win. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get it done.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't.
Crowd really affecting the football game.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Ah, good try, Maximus Meridius Decimus. That would have been a huge
It's
game.
nice when a QB can get outside the pocket.
Even though I do like this, this is much better than whatever the monstrosity that I had on the field last game
Understanding
was.
where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him
I
any
don't
space
think
to
we
run the
will.
football.
I don't think we can.
Covering the pass.
I'm sorry.
Really nice defense.
And I know I should, but it's been way too good of a drive to punt. Like, we might not be back here. Totally bagged. That's fine. It's man coverage. It's Penn State. We're going to struggle. Positives of that drive, a lot. I feel like we played really, 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 like, I made a couple good throws. The rookie, like, or not the rookie. I like how I'm calling him a freshman. No, he's literally, like, probably 23 years old. But he's younger than our senior player.
Down the field and finding the end zone, and you
Good drive. Bar is low, but that was a good drive.
They're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and
The
make
defense,
the
wow.
coverages
15 has been all over.
They'll pick you
Take
up
us back to
on
remember week number 1?
Look for some
Dude was doing that same stuff. Week number 1. Like, he's been locked down since day 1, my friends. They got nothing. Chia! Chia seeds! Oh my goodness. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew.
What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation.
Shout out to Drew for that one. That's been having a bit of a user pays off.
Give me that rock.
They've got the screen set up.
They just have such good safeties here. Like, even when I think, oh, I have them fooled. Like, right there is a good example of they are fooled. They were not fooled.
Rushes on him.
Instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball, man coverage, that
Yeah,
guy
dive.
was not open that time.
Hurry it up. Just come on the 5. I like that look. I like that look that we had. Just come up in 5 wide again.
Unleashes one deep. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Ah!
Against this receiver and his speed.
No way that just happened.
They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top.
No
off the defense.
way.
That
I
time they
had
couldn't
that.
link up, but if you're on defense, just
I
know
messed up the
they're gonna
throw.
try that play again.
I like the
That's
decision by the
crazy. I
quarterback here. Just
completely
get the ball out of your
butchered that
hands,
throw.
Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll
Okay.
dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a
Durham.
positive game.
In Durham for the first time all year drops. I'm going to take my points. I don't.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for
0% chance. Like, I'm not making that kick.
calls a timeout here. Critically
I didn't
important
show
to
up
make
to
sure they
Penn
have
State
the
as Ball
ball
State
and
to
everyone
miss
on the same
kicks.
page here.
It's like if I'm making field goal range, I may as well go for it because I'm not making that kick in this stadium. And Durham makes up. Go, Durham!
Defense is there to
He
make
makes
the
up for it. They
stop,
went
but
man
he's
on
got
man.
the
Kate.
first down, and they'll have it first
Score a
and
touchdown, and we can screenshot this. We're up 7-0 against Penn State.
Quarterback keeps it.
Who's the flag on?
Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag
It's on them,
down. We'll
guys.
see if this one is coming back.
Don't blink. What's on the defense? Can we?
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense.
Thank you so much. We will be declining it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Yeah.
Got his man downfield.
That was
And
quick.
he's brought down after a nice game.
It didn't take long. Snap.
Drew Allen feels as
Guy
if
runs
he has
over the middle.
unfinished business.
Easy
That
pitch and
Penn
catch.
State Kyler Moore is gone,
First
but
down.
Aller still maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best.
They'll go right back to the run.
Into the backfield and make some decent plays.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. And he just kept. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try
Heads
to
up,
do it
Taylor.
himself. He
Heads
found
up.
a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the
Kinda love
backfield,
this.
so a solid
New
pickup
quarterback
there.
though, legit.
And the Cardinals can play this
We've
second down
honestly
a
looked a
lot
lot
of ways
better
with just a
since.
few yards to go. New relaxing. This is deafening on third down.
There he is.
Quick completion on the out.
There he is. There he is. There he is.
Hard to convert.
Staying empty. Empty
Cardinals
is
have it
sort
with
of
a
where it's
first and
at
10.
now. Because it takes away so much of the
Looking downfield on first down.
space just is
Finds his
created
man. It's
for
Durham.
you.
Man,
You
it's
don't
so
really
cool.
need guys to
Cute.
win
I
your
gotta
one-on-one
love
matchups,
those
which
air
honestly becomes your
I gotta
biggest
know
issue.
Rocket that thing in there, work in the middle of the field. He knew he
Like,
needed the
five
rocket,
wide
threw it in there.
solves a lot
Great
of
job,
problems.
great catch.
Durham is able to go up against linebackers and stuff. I think secretly, not secretly, I think, well, I'm saying it out loud. I think what could save us here
Here comes the heat. And he
is the
got
5 wide.
smacked just as he
Like,
released
if
the
I
pass. It's
base
able
this
to
formation with this
try to
quarterback
make up
and
some
build
of
a
that lost
scheme
ground on second down.
around the 5 wide, I think everyone
Just
will
keep
get that.
swinging it. Here's the heat.
Yeah, you guys throw it away. Like, once you get there, that whole thing. That's a mistake.
Indy call. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Ashley.
Fourth
He
down
is
and 12.
denied.
Telling us to punt.
Cannot get to the first down
Same rule
marker.
applies as
Fourth
before.
and
I don't punt with a
1 for 2 on
with a
fourth
team
down
like
attempts
this.
so far, and we will get a
Just
third
look for Durham.
attempt
I
here.
don't think there's anyone lined up over there.
There's the pressure. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover.
Ooh,
on
most
downs.
certainly. Most definitely fooled right there. Okay, another good drive though. Keep in mind who we are playing right now, the number 2 team in the country. Like, it's not going to be
Looking
sunshine and
downfield,
rainbows.
it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left of the clock and used one of its timeouts. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. He used his hands. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pulls it. Snaps it in the shotgun. Snagged in the middle. It's Dinkins.
Last play,
DB's
second down
right
goal.
up
They're
on
not,
the
they're not taking
receiver.
3. It looks like they're going for this.
Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Caught in the backfield.
Yeah,
It's
good
Dinkins.
defense.
He was
Chia.
fortunate not to lose
I
yardage
love
on
that guy.
play.
This guy's going to be a
Get
first
back to
team
the line
all
of scrimmage.
Big Ten.
Pulls
Yeah,
and
good over
fires
there, Will.
complete. He's trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before
Nothing
he
more
picks up
defeating
some
than when a running back
valuable
just, it looks like he's
ground.
got,
The Nittany Lions will have it first and 10.
there's no way, there's nothing more defeating than when your D-line has, look at us, we're just getting pancaked.
Good pickup on that play.
As soon as the
Bring up
ball
second
snapped,
and
we're
4.
pancaked.
Back to pass, it's Aller. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. Wants to go up top.
Oh no.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Penn State.
the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid
Durham,
to
nice
dial up
throw.
plays that you've already had success with.
This quarterback is on timing.
It's okay to repeat plays down 14.
He's really
Also
impressive.
Kind
Like,
of understanding that my defense is not playing.
I would say he is a lot better
I
than.
got to put some good possessions together here. Make something.
And the pressure that Penn State. Like, this isn't his fault. Like, we just have no timeout here. But I would say that dude is definitely better
Just
than.
couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Is in the back end, flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And the shot way downfield.
Don't know where that was.
To the turf, and we played 3 quarters.
Usually against a really good team, I guess as the game goes on, it just gets worse. Like, it starts off, you have a few set plays, and then as it goes, like, the real, you can see the difference.
Fires to the wide out.
Nice throw. Holy smokes, good read.
And Taylor wants to throw. He's got him.
Got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this. Be smart. You got to attack
Did
the
I
side.
swerve on
You
that?
got to throw first down.
I think I swerved.
The threat on 1st and goal. Bring in the heat. He's going for the goal.
This is a big spot.
They just keep firing.
Guys, got him.
Touchdown Cardinals.
Okay. If by some miracle
On that drive.
that we can stop Penn State, we will have a money drive.
Wants to go up top.
I just start crying as soon as I try and leave the pocket because I know I have no chance of getting it. That's what you hear it in my voice. I just get emotional. I know the writing up.
Defense in the neutral zone.
And it's not good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just now.
Homer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact
It all the way down before they snap it. They want that clock to run. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Working that left side now. At the 45 on his way. Lots of green grass as he gets it to wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. And fires to the tight end. On the Houdini. To the ground to try to move the chains.
Hey, make him kick. I've seen crazier things than a Ball State, Penn State blocked kick.
And now on 4th down,
Harmon can do it. He's probably like 81 speed.
To save them with this. They get through and it's blocked. That's a live ball. Defense has it. All by himself down the middle. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown Cardinals. Once he
Drop a like
got
when you get
some
here.
room, it was
Please comment, timestamp, anything when you get here.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late.
Oh my goodness, that was one of the coolest things I've ever witnessed.
Taylor wants to throw it. He's got it. The 2 is good, and we have ourselves a tie game.
Imagine.
Man, that's how you execute a drive late and tack on the 2-point.
Imagine. Oh my goodness, imagine.
We have in store.
On the move from inside his 5. 3, 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. He stopped just wants to fire on 2nd down.
This could actually, it just hit me, this could go to overtime. They have no timeouts left.
Timeout call by the offense.
If we get an overtime against Penn State,
He'll throw on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He gets the job done.
how can they hurry that? How can they do that fast?
Throws to the wideout.
Attack him, don't attack him, just let him run. Let him run.
And this offense
Let him run. I don't believe that they can get there in time.
And they'll get to the line and over the line of scrimmage and give them the victory. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
What? Oh, I did not expect. Clearly it's college.
They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pocket breaking down. Pass falls incomplete, and that's
GG's, guys. Wow. One of the crazier games of any sort. Like any Madden, college, anything. One of the crazier games I've ever played.
There were moments in this game. There were plays
Like,
to be
seriously.
had, plays to be made. At the end of the day,
Just
they
an
just
ending
did not
that you
execute
couldn't have
well enough.
imagined.
Any of the
14
three phases
points.
on any side of
This
the
was the
football
one that
space
ended
moving
it.
forward.
I
A lot to
almost
take
had
away
it.
from
Like, I
this game
tried to
tonight.
use it, but these guys, you gotta remember, these guys have no hips.
I mean, losses.
So, like, I go for the pick. They just have no hips. I try to let them.
And they get a sense of urgency now.
Oh, boy. Okay. Sick game. I'm proud of the result, even though it was an L. I am. Guys, coming off of what was maybe the most impressive game ever. Taylor had 218 yards, a touchdown, no picks. Receiving wise, we have a guy averaging 75 a pop. We almost beat Penn State. Now we got to play Ohio State. I don't even really have, oh gosh. We'll talk in detail about Ohio State in a minute. I kind of want to see what's going on. We got Marquez Beckham. He looked like we were number 1 on his list. The guy who we always check in on first. Wow. Antwine is like moderately interested in this. It's crazy that we have a chance at this guy. Oh boy, if we could beat Wisconsin. If I could somehow beat Wisconsin, I think there's hope. Look, we've went out in front of Oklahoma now for him. Clearly we are resonating conference prestige and playing time. I just don't know his third most important thing. That's the problem, but that is really, really, really exciting that he is like somewhat down to play for us. Okay, that's good. That's the best news of the day. Let's sort by national rank here just to kind of get a good look at our. So this guy, we're DMing him. This tackle we seem to be kind of number 1 with. And I think I'm going to contact his friends because I'd love him to sign. A lot of the tackles seem somewhat interested. This dude's 6'5". I was 6'5", 85 speed's not bad. Big body receiver, I'm going to contact him. This edge rusher, I'll DM him as well. But I also want to make sure that I'm still trying for some of the bigger players. Like, I don't want to give up on these guys. Junior Vaughn seems relatively open. Just not convinced quarterback necessarily is my biggest need right now. After seeing this backup quarterback, it's kind of showed me, But I would like to do another we've seen enough. Like, I feel like I need another we've seen enough. Agile 6'4", 4-star from Florida. Let's talk to this guy. Mitch Freeland, Agile 4-star. Let's send the house with him. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of trying to look around and strategically send the house on some of these players just to try and get them here. Like I said, we don't have many hours. That's why the recruiting isn't crazy long, because I don't have enough hours to make any of these unbelievable, wild decisions that I'm sure you'd like to see. Depth chart's going to stay the exact same. I'm quite happy with how the depth chart looks. I like Taylor. We almost beat Penn State. Just keep that in mind as we go into this next game against the Ohio State University. The Ohio State University. Keep that in mind that we're coming off of a really, really, really good game. Let's go to Ohio State. Yeah. I don't know, man. Just wish me luck. It's all I can ask for. Wish me luck. 0-4, 4-0. Let's go. We're 2-1. Yeah, this is.
These fans are ready to
Fans are
knock
excited.
them off course.
Ohio State. They don't know
Welcome
what
to
they're messing
Schumann
with here.
Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State
They really
Cardinals.
don't.
The Cardinals
I think
will
Jeremiah
kick it
Smith
away
might
to
be a
start
slight
us
problem
off.
here. By a slight problem, I think Jeremiah Smith could absolutely just ruin
From inside his own
this
10,
game for me.
let's see what he gets.
Good hit.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find his team.
Hometown. Carlsbad, California. 94 throw power, 81 speed. Yeah, he's good.
Delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy each and every week. This dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
I think definitely zone. And then I'm just trying to use it over the middle. I think he needs to be. This guy, though, Jeremiah Smith, is broken. He's like huge. He is 95 speed, and he has shifty. So after he catches the ball, he's like impossible to tackle. Wish us luck. That's gonna be all right for him.
Got the first down and more.
That's gonna be all right
this sophomore on the They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Looking to throw it. Say it.
Nope. Third down.
Just left that pass.
Good pressure, ladies and gentlemen. That was really good pressure. I don't know who got there, but this play, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to drop back with Simpson, 3-man rush, and then just make sure I'm playing over the top so they can't just throw it over our heads.
A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's
Dare I
way,
say
and he is
perfect
lucky to get that
Dare
back.
I say it. Great job, DBs. Okay, holding Ohio State to 3 points.
37-yard attempt.
That's no small feat. 3-0 game. We had a good offensive week last week. Just do the same thing. We're in a different playbook. Quick passing game. Honestly, we got this.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Okay, look for Ashley here. 1 second. Yep. Wait a second. Get it to Ashley.
If he is going to try,
Dive.
he better have really good timing.
First down. Creativity.
Very accurate. He better not be late.
A little bit of creativity never hurt anybody. We got a really good freshman receiver. We got a running back who knows what he's doing. Don't be afraid to be a little bit creative. And also, that's insane. That's like the most unfortunate thing I've ever seen in my life. I am absolutely, positively shook about that. I'm throwing the running back route.
The interception has this. Gonna run it. It's Ball. Oh, what a move. Got it into the red zone.
They're smart. They'll do what Penn State did, and they'll just run the ball 20 times today. That's the intelligent decision, is just run the ball a ton. Yep. Oh, no. Julian. Third and inches. Send everybody here, because third and inches is where you could get random sides. If we hold them to 6 points, we still get ball at half. We got a chance to get 7. We're still very much in this. That was an unlucky throw that we had, but if we can jump something here. Yep. Got him! They're going for it on 4th down. Wow. Okay. That was a sick play by me, though. You got to admit, that was one of my greatest hits. Oh, there's nothing there. Yep. 3-0. We just stopped Ohio State again. Okay. Offense. And nothing was wrong with what we did on that first drive whatsoever. I would do everything the same. I tried to throw a check down. It was just an overthrow. Don't get sad. Just play football.
Taylor wants to throw. With the catch.
Durham, you got to get up. Upfield. Durham 3.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end.
Nice play.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
Yep, Durham.
It's Durham.
Stay in the 5 wide.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the
Commit to a system.
solid pickup on that play.
Commit to a system. Durham could be open here in the middle.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot.
Yeah, no. Get rid of it. Don't even pass go. Don't think. Just get rid of it.
Wants to throw again. And he missed opportunity. On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Gosh. Oh,
Fires
gosh.
to the wideout.
Yeah,
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan,
Just
but it
sadness.
did not
You can
work.
just hear it in my voice.
Looking downfield on 1st
You
down.
got opportunities against Ohio State. You've held them to 3 points in the first half and could not execute anything offensively. Our run game, our pass game, every part of our game just goes randomly horrible.
And the D line showing press coverage. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. The 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short.
Nope. Nope. Oh my gosh.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender
Pearson.
can have a miscue.
Spectre. Lit. Oh my. Okay. Shout out to Roman Pearson. We get ball at half. This could be the greatest home. This could be the greatest home win in Ball State University. Like it really could. Think of what you can pull off with a victory here. What you would do for these fans. That's all I got to think about. That's got to be my motivation. Think about the fans.
Got his man quickly.
Time out. You're going to have to throw the ball a little bit more now.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Ashley?
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up the ball.
3rd and 6. I'm going to try this because I know it can be a really big play. It also could go bad, but I know it has wicked potential.
In the middle, it's Ashley.
He's got last time out. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
It's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting.
Hauls it in the 1st down and more.
We got no time left, which means we're not. Realistically, we're not scoring before half, but yeah, just try and snap it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
Clip that! Nick, who even is that? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're up. This is maybe the most unexpected game of my life. That play before half, bonkers. Completely, totally bonkers. Now I'm trying to just, first off, relax and play this cool. Understand that the run game has not worked for us this year.
If you're a quarterback, then you're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz.
Gets away from one.
Maximus, where he is. Decimus Webster, well done.
Taylor wants to throw.
Yep,
Trying
just
to
run.
escape and
Run
get it
Walter
himself.
Taylor.
And he
Keep in mind.
out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
Keep in mind, with the score here, hypothetically, if we scored here, which I don't know how this just hit me, I should have a while. If we score on this drive, we're up 2 possessions against Ohio State. Sick throw, Walter. Sick throw. I love that. Throw the direct snap. This quarterback's 8 for 9 with a touchdown pass, and his only mistake, get through there, Ashley. His only mistake was not really even his fault.
And he can make yards for it.
Here's the pressure. And he really needed a hold.
Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Now
on 4th down, they'll throw for it. About a little time, lets it go.
I love this quarterback. This quarterback is good. Oh my gosh, Walter.
They were easily within
rolling out and going to this angle screen. One of my favorite plays in the game. Yes, sir. 2nd down and 4. Let's stick to the screen game. The screen game is effective. We have a really athletic running back. Let's try to move Durham. Get Durham in motion on this jet touch pass, and then we're going back to Ashley.
Bring in the heat. They've got the screen set up. All out of space.
Yep.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. Relentless and moving the ball methodically down
go.
the field.
Durham. Durham. Oh. I might get the same play again. I feel like we've been able to get the edge on that. Like I'm not confident in like an inside zone. I'm really not confident in an inside zone, but I do think potentially like this jet touch pass could be the move. No, it's not going to be the move. And our running back got hurt on that play. This is not really an easy situation.
Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Unleashes to the end zone.
He missed him.
And he'll
trying to fit the football into tight windows, but the timing not there, and now it sets up 4th down.
Oh, that would have been lovely if we could have scored there. Yep.
Run it out of the shotgun.
Eli you.
In 13. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. He's going. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the
We're about to get the ball back.
And the Buckeyes.
This is the most random game of all time. We are somehow, with some good zone drops, I'm not letting anything deep and random block sheds. We've held Ohio State. Somehow. I don't know how, but it's happening, and I don't want to overthink it. Okay, run the rock.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is,
this is where it's going to get real. We're going to get man-on-man, bump and run. And they're going to use their timeouts every play.
And then maybe you get those juices going.
That was a little underthrown.
I don't know if the quarterback read the
Oh, that was humbling.
one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Did anyone else think that we had it? I thought we had a step.
3rd and long from the 43.
Please.
Pulls it in. It's Ashley.
What, Ashley? Lead us. Lead us. Go inside zone. Situation now is they have one timeout. We're first down away.
The ball, the clock is on their side. And he has a first down play at 2nd and 6. Keeps looking downfield.
Yep.
Makes the catch. It's Ashley.
And what will go down is maybe the biggest upset in college football history. Call it luck, call it whatever you want. We just beat Ohio State. Remember this? Timestamp this. Clip this. Watch this celebration. Oh my God.
Can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much
that's the biggest upset. I was not expecting it. Look at this. 183 for Walter Taylor, 67. He has just cleaned this offense up. The other quarterback I love, but he has just cleaned up the offense. Our defense, back-to-back drive to start this game. They were in the red zone. We stopped them. We got block sheds. We got crazy stuff. Don't know how that even happened. Ohio State, we may have just ended their season. They're now 0-2 in conference. But like even plays like this, like he rolls out, relaxed, finds Ashley, and Ashley jumps forward for the first down. Biggest upset in school history. I hope that helps us. We had 4 or 5 recruits come to that game. Like that has to be some type of positive for those recruits who showed up. That's bizarre. Completely bizarre. GG's 1-4 now. Okay, no recruits so far. We got Nebraska this week. What has gone on in the... Oh, we're falling with him. I just don't know if I can get him. I know enough about him at least now. I can hard sell some of these guys, which is good. Like I know enough about him to hard sell, but I'm just not convinced it will be enough. And I think that's a fair concern. But I also think like there's not a lot of recruits that are even willing to listen to us talk at this stage. So it's like, obviously I have to take some risk, but at some point I'm going to switch my risk to a different player if he continues to show a lack of interest. This dude, like this edge rusher seems super interested in playing for us. Meaning I don't think I necessarily need to go friends and family on some of these guys. Like I think friends and family for 3 stars is too much. Like this dude, he looks interested. I think for some of these 3 stars, they're gonna just come to the school just because they want to come to the school, and we can maybe save some points. How about the other? There was the 4-star. Okay, Mitch Freeland. So I sent the house with Mitch Freeland, this 6'4" dude, and by sending the house, I honestly don't even think that he listened. So we're going to back off of him, and we're going to rethink life a little bit. I should probably add some of these guys. But yeah, that 4-star athlete, I thought that was a good idea. Maybe it wasn't. There's also John's contact seeker. We can talk to him. Another one, we could potentially talk to him from Beaumont, Texas. 84 speed running back. I don't know if that's really worth it. This is a lineman, so I can assume he'd be pretty good. I'll send the house on him. What I'm going to do is I'll go... I have a lot of these 3 stars ready for a visit. Who are quite interested. Like this DB, he better be good. I'm putting a lot of effort into some of these. Like, it's almost discouraging the amount of effort that I'm putting in to bring in these players that aren't going to make much of an impact. It's just part of the job, I guess. We'll see. I'll give some of these other guys like 1 more week. I think realistically, 1 more week is good to see kind of what they can, like what comes back. Nebraska. Oh yeah, if we can beat Ohio State, we can have a decent game against Nebraska. We proved last week how good that we could be. I think that kind of showed a lot of the potential of this team. Nebraska is really solid, right? But I don't know if their defense, it's good, but it's not as good as what we just played. Like if we're moving on that defense, we can move on any defense. We're at Nebraska, huge game. Let's go. Nebraska Cornhuskers. Nebraska. Voice crap. I like the intros. I need to incorporate these more in the videos. You got to incorporate the intro. Kind of gets you a little bit hyped. There's something about a good team intro that's just like, you feel that. It's just like, oh, this is legit. This is fun. And then you blink and you say, oh, this is my job. That's pretty cool.
He was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown.
Oh man, way over that. That was gross. That was absolutely gross. Just when it looked like he was gonna like step up into nowhere, off balance, perfect read. Get there, Shepard. Yep. We get stopped. This is a deep. You think this defense doesn't love each other? We love each other. We all love each other equally. Like, this is a close, tight-knit group that cares about each other. They just stopped boom! They just stopped Ohio State. You think we're not hyped up about that? Keep getting stops.
If they don't make it here. Over the middle, it's Hunter. Now they're really to the air on first down. Missed his receiver there. The give from the gun. He was fortunate not from the gun. Wants to pass.
Please. Chia! Chia seed. That's what a user does. A user can make up for a little bit of a team disadvantage. Come on, Harmon, block it. We're holding teams to 3, and I ran into
right down the boulevard. It's good. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense.
Don't play dumb. We did it. We know what we did. Don't put your hands up and. No, we definitely ran into it. Oh gosh, those are the mistakes that just kill because you stop a really good team. And then the next play, they're gonna make you try. But I think knowing what I know now, I'm gonna continue to try and block kicks. I did it against Penn State. It was the coolest thing in my life. But I need to be a little smarter with it.
To be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they running back.
Audibling against Nebraska is going to be
that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Nice catch, dude! Wow.
We've come to the end of the quarter.
He dropped.
Nebraska is on top, and after that first quarter,
he dropped that and then caught it. Somehow he dropped that and then I don't even know, found a way to catch it after he dropped it. I was mad enough that he almost dropped that. Okay, one play at a time. We get a new offense with Taylor. Taylor runs a tight ship. Good job, Ashley. Second and 7. Oh, Durham. The fans love Durham. He's going to be our guy next year. Like, honestly, I have all the confidence in the world.
After ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Got out of trouble and throws.
Dive forward,
Fires to
Maximus.
the big fella. Looking to throw again. Caught close to the first down. Rushes on him.
Okay.
And the defense got him at the 27.
Thank you for asking me.
Linebackers getting after quarterbacks.
I appreciate the concern, man. I appreciate you asking me. Yeah, that play was
And you
cooked
think
from the
about the
moment that play
black shirts,
started.
and you hear that if you're a Nebraska fan, you know exactly what that means.
Second and
Guys that are
22, just
different,
try and
guys that
find someone
see it, that
downfield.
hunt it, that go get the football like this guy does.
And the pressure gets.
I just want like 5 yards here, just so I
He'll
can
need some
find-
juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Can't make the. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Good try. I just didn't feel like punting. Yeah, obviously, but from here, like, even going for that, he's getting it on his 39. It's not like he's getting good defense. It's not like they're getting amazing field position by me going for that and not getting it. If that was the case, I wouldn't have tried to throw that on 4th down.
And they did a really nice
I'm
job
trying to blitz a lot
closing
more.
the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through
Come
the
here.
air.
Get over here.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the
Defense, folks.
35.
Call it.
There's
Call
a
timeout.
timeout on the field. Tight
Unreal
game here
defense.
late
We
in the
got
first half.
pressure off the edge immediately.
But you've also had some miscues on offense. A big part of why you're losing the game
Dive.
right now. I'd take it into
Time.
halftime, make my adjustments.
Honestly,
and come out ready
Nebraska
in the
getting
second
hurt there.
Yeah, I'm going to take it
Huge
to halftime
for
too,
us.
John, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive.
That's a
set the
bad
tone. Hey,
injury.
Listen, this is
Not
what
that
you're
there's
going to
any-
get in the second half. So
There's no such thing as a good injury, but that's a really bad one because that allowed us to save these 2 timeouts. In a money drive situation, that's everything. Okay, don't get sacked. That's what we did last time.
in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points.
Makes the grab inside the
Dot!
defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 20.
Such a sick throw.
They'll immediately call
Such a sick throw. My goodness.
Use the play fake now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Somebody, one of you guys, one of you run, just run to the open spot. It's not rocket science. Just run to where there's nobody.
But that's a smart play. And the QB coach
Check Durham on this play,
very
maybe?
happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the
dot.
pocket.
6 seconds,
So
call
he's outside
timeout.
the tackle, button open, live to fight another down.
Here's a heat. Touchdown, Ball State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Play cool.
Well, that was
Act
a
like we've done
huge
it before, even though
touchdown
we
late
don't do
here
it
in the
that
first
much.
half.
Sick drive. That cross body throw that we made downfield. Bizarre.
Going into the second
That
half,
one
so
was
if they kick the
completely
extra point
terrifying.
here, you
It
tie up.
probably shouldn't have
Also
been
got the option here to
a
be
completion,
aggressive
but I am
and try
so
and take
incredibly
the
glad that it
two-point
was.
conversion.
Move in Durham and then just throwing the ball at the wide receiver
Taylor
screen.
wants to throw it. He's got him. And he
broke
is
the
going
tackle.
to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he
It's all
is
just,
forced out of
this is
bounds.
part of the process. Coming up with our identity did not happen immediately, but I feel like I've found it in the 5
I
wide.
just lost yards in
Like
the string
spread,
pass.
5 wide, all these offenses
Grabbed over the middle. It's Durham.
significantly more effective than any of the like the in close stuff that we did. All the
Nice
stuff that
job
we
by
did,
the
there was a
QB
lot
there,
more
timing out that drag throw. It's
right
zone
at the line,
coverage. He's
did
gotta
not
make
work.
sure he gets it to his receiver
putting it,
in a
to put it
window
blunt,
to allow him to
didn't
catch the
work
ball
well.
and then turn it upfield.
This has been working.
They'll try to pick up the first through the
There
air.
it is.
Caught near the sticks.
Yeah,
It's
good
Robinson.
play.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his man. At the 45 on his way. He gets it to the
Straight up.
31. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown Cardinals.
Oh, I did this.
They take
This
the
shoe is
lead with
lame.
the 6.
I'm figuring this out.
One of the reasons this offense
I'm figuring
is so
out how to win
exciting
with that
watch,
team.
they've got
It's just
guys
the
that are
quick
dangerous
plays because
after
you're
the
gonna get
If
zones,
this quarterback
okay?
gets through his progression, David,
Like
gets you in stride,
quick
these guys will take
out
it to the
routes,
Man, it's your
like
job to do
anything
the
like
rest,
that.
right? You hit me in stride where I don't have
That's
to
how you
stop
score.
running. I don't have to
Not
break
rocket
down. That makes
science.
it so
It's just
easy.
1-1000
The connection between
gone.
quarterback,
1-1000
wide receiver, you can
gone.
tell this is a
We're
good
currently
one,
up
and
against
that's why they got
Nebraska
6
right
on that
now.
play.
Obviously, Rayola's going to have something to say about that, but 2 touchdowns for QB1. This is going well.
Looking for a man. It's Rayola. catch in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop it. Leaves it with the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches.
Commit everybody. Chia. We got this,
The
Chia.
Cornhuskers are facing 3rd and inches.
Commit the entire team here to get there. Yeah, I'm going to run commit.
To the ground to try to move the chain.
Look at the room.
Across the 45. Still running at the 40.
Have you ever seen more room? On a situation, I ran commit there, by the way.
He's got it at the 22-yard line.
No, that was a run commit, and that was the amount of room they had on a run commit.
Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Post Malone. Nope.
Gets it out fast. Off play action. Fires to the right. And it's picked off at the goal.
Got him!
And that just kind of caps off this day.
Bruh! Okay.
Not a lot of timing.
Go Jet touch pass.
On the same page, and they
Oh my gosh. The user is even starting.
not looking good.
Get upfield, Durham. Get upfield, Durham. Okay, now just don't mess up. Don't mess up. We can beat Ohio State today. Or we can beat Nebraska. After beating Ohio State. Don't even stupid.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
There's Ashley.
He'll get it out to
Take a stand and start burning those timeouts.
throws to the wide
Nice
out.
throw.
He's got an
Nice
open man.
throw. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. This is by far
the
most impressive game
They'll put it in play
from
the
Taylor.
41 on
Like,
first
it's not.
down.
There's no even close second.
Taylor wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Pulls it in.
Yep.
It's Ashley.
Good 4 yards.
Even looking to fire. Trying to make magic
Slide.
with his feet. 3rd and final timeout of the half. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Ripping through the defense and getting it
Figured it
all
out.
the way down to the 24-yard line.
Figured it out. I think I can win.
And the Cardinals started
Like,
this
seriously.
drive backed up in their own end, and now
I am
they're
moderately
moved into
certain
position to score.
That I
First
can
down here
win
for
like
the offense.
more games than even this. I figured out a system. I got the right quarterback. Good job, Ashley. They got no timeouts today. We're gonna go hurry up. Or no, shoot clock. We're first down away.
They're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially.
We can run it out.
They'll go with a direct snap.
Good morning,
Driving
good
his way
afternoon,
all
and
the
good
way down
night
to the 3-yard line.
to
In
the
situations
Nebraska
like this,
Cornhuskers. The intercept, the lurk that I got at that
you
linebacker.
got to
Actually,
run the ball. You go
like,
back
at
to
some
the
point, I
runs
knew
that
I
you
would
have
start
the most
making some
confidence in, that you can execute.
big brain defensive plays. That was one of my big brain ones. Like, that lurk was legit. I'm using like a 62 speed outside Sam backer, and we managed to get over there and cover that comeback route, which was sick. Offensively, 3 touchdowns for QB1. Like, it's changed a lot of my focus, and I think I'm proud of the fact that I'm not using all my points on quarterbacks. Like, I think he needs a receiver. I think defense needs to be a priority, obviously, in the recruiting thing. But we just won 2 huge games. Like, huge games. Both of those. And, like, since becoming our starter, let's have a conversation. 5 touchdowns to 1 pick for Walter Taylor. He's changed this offense. Everyone's getting the ball way more. And I think I was just reckless with Kelly. I think Taylor, we have him next year. He's 6'5". He's 230. Why not? Can upgrade him. Like, why wouldn't this guy be my starting quarterback for this year? Especially because we have him next year. I'm pumped about that victory. That one, huge. That lurk was sick. 2-4. Okay, Northwestern. Oh, who's to say we can't beat Northwestern? I actually think we can beat Northwestern. Pippen, this 86 speed receiver, he's reached his top. We lost Hollis. Oh no. No. Roman and Wine. Yeah, we're 4th now. I think I gotta rethink some things, guys. I think any receiver that's not going to just, like, drastically change our program. I need to go, we've seen enough on another receiver. I do. We got a lot of recruits that look like they're going to be joining us. This athlete, this 6'3" athlete who I sent the house on, he's not overly interested. I think what I need to do, now that we have a QB, I think I need a second receiver. Like, to complete defense, we're kind of holding our own. And in the future, as we get better, defense we'll have some chances with. But offense, you're not going to beat a lot of these teams without capable, good receivers. And that's why I think I need to try and, like, bring in some more receivers. The problem is all these dudes suck. Like, that's the issue that I'm running into. Is all of them, like, you try and find, like, the anomaly receiver, like the guy who's amazing. They just don't exist. All these guys kind of just are what they are, which makes it difficult to, like, change a program with one. And I don't have, like, enough. Wow. Okay. Boom. That was a really good find. So this guy's better than his. So what we're going to do with him is we're going to contact his friends. That guy's better than his stats. This guy's 6'2". Boom. Both those guys are good. Okay, just as these, it's good to have this. With the rest of these guys, I'm just going to offer scholarships. But no, it's good to find, like, that Diamond, that guy, he plays like a 4-star. So if I could get him, life would be a lot simpler. Do I have anyone that is ready for more of a specific recruiting approach or a visit? I think we have a lot of visits kind of scheduled coming up. I just don't have, I don't know if I want to waste money on these 3-star visits. Like, if these guys are planning on coming here, I don't think it's worth it. This quarterback looks nice. And he's already wants to come here. Recruiting's, it's tricky. I'm not giving up on that 6'4", 92 speed receiver because I know he'd be transformational. I just can't give up on him yet. 2 wins in a row with this new quarterback. Now we got Northwestern. So Northwestern, one of the weaker games on our schedule. Yeah, this is a 7. We can win this. Legit. We can win this. Okay, big game, Big Ten. Let's go.
To run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch.
That's forward.
Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just
literally the announcers are talking about it. Like, how good this quarterback has been. I'm just trying to make sure to look at this dude. Just in between the zones, as soon as I see it,
yeah, I think one of the
see him,
keys
throw
for
it.
him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy.
Durham's risk of injury is 3. I don't know why. I don't know what happened to him on that one play right there.
And throw darts.
Shoot.
So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm.
Good
You've
try.
got to be able to
But yeah,
get
I stay in the
pressure.
5 wide.
You had to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come
Okay,
out
I'm gonna
early.
bring him
You
back
cannot let
in
him
because
sit
I know
back
the
there and
game will
pick
do
you
it
apart.
defaultly anyways. But we'll monitor it. Just because he's having such a good freshman year, it's hard to not have him in the game. Okay, 2nd down and 10.
Wants to throw it.
Yep.
Grabbed in the middle.
Good job, Ashley. Fall forward.
Offense in high gear. Snap it to the back. Shakes off the defender.
There we go,
Stop
Ashley.
is made at the 36,
Another
but
10
he
yards
picked
there.
up 10 on that
They
one
said
and has a fresh
Northwestern
set of
should be.
downs.
This should be the
Moving into
easiest game that we've
scoring
played all year.
territory at the
Easy
36
is
on
obviously.
first down. Unloads to the
Yep,
wideout.
perfect read, perfect throw. You can tell he's banged up, but that's still Durham. You just know it's still Durham. He just finds a way. Back to the direct snap. Ashley, yes sir.
He's brought
to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
Got it set up on the outside.
Who's that on?
Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the
We're
field.
going to decline that, please. Decline. Just for all the haters out there. I like to do these every once in a while. We are on Heisman difficulty. Not that I'm flexing scoring, but like I am just actually, I think, figuring out how to score with this team. Such a good drive. QB's amazing. It's like 7 touchdowns to 1 interception, and we're 2-0 in our last 2 games, and we just drove down with ease. Oh!
Quarterback gets the first down.
Wow.
Touchdown, Northwestern.
I knew it, man. You heard about I knew it. As soon as there, I was like,
and you see the option being such a
working
pain behind
and we
this.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
First
How
down.
about the
Everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively. They want to go tempo right now.
wants to go up top. He'll get rid of it. Just 2 on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect.
Please. Different. Different. Different.
Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to
What
the
a play
35.
that was.
He's in open space down
Boy,
there.
Ashley, yes sir, fall
And a
forward.
decent gain there before the defense
Like that's how you know a
stopped.
team were actually pretty good. Like that was a 4th down. We find someone. I'm worried about my receiver. I'm worried about the freshman, but
they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short,
pitch and
not
catch.
a good job
Don't
by this
overthink
defense.
it. It's our
They
offense.
make. Taylor wants to throw it. Makes the grab.
How to get leverage on a man, and these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays.
That sucks.
Big
That's
move
all.
to stop the threat. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The football.
Oh gosh. Okay. Bye, Maddie. That is so unfortunate, guys. That is so unfortunate. That was there, like on the cut. I just want to look at this real quick because these are the plays that determine wins versus losses. Right here, boom. On the cut. Just, I think I must have held it way too long, or tried to throw it a little bit too behind him because that just looked horrible.
Got it in the middle. It's coming. The offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got him downfield on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Looking downfield. It's Stone.
Got him.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
What's
And
the
on
difference
4th
between
down, here
10
comes the
7?
field goal unit.
Oh my
This
gosh.
is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Splits
They
the
got
uprights.
it.
It's good.
The offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can
Nice
build
job.
on in the second half.
Coach said,
Okay,
all
we gotta go.
week
This
wanted
is
to be
a
aggressive. This is a
true
great opportunity to show that right now.
kinda
At the
hurry
end
up
of the first
speed
half,
drive.
Try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll go
Elvis.
out of bounds
Good job,
right at
Presley.
the 30-yard line.
Cool, I don't know if I deserve that.
And 10 from the 31. Fires toward the end zone. Oh,
That's down the field. They're going to be aggressive.
and he got smacked. There's threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Throws for the tight end.
Oh
And
my.
they weren't able to make the connection they were
It's even telling me to go for it. I don't think our kicker
It's
can
so
make
nice
this.
when you know get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Takes a hit.
Our kicker must not be able to make that. Ah! Okay, whoa! Look at this guard play. Just freaking
Leases
horrible.
it, just spiked
Okay.
it right into the ground. Time
That's-
dwindling away as
that's-
they try to put points on the board. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now
I'm trying
back
this
to the
play
air.
again because it was wide
They'll throw it to
open.
the back on the screen.
I'll tell you what's a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Please, and I missed one. Oh my gosh, this game's getting away from us.
Sort of looks as if they'll try a 3rd.
Please.
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still
I just feel like this game's getting away from us. Northwestern's good, but they're not great.
To be able to make guys right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and couldn't get it done.
Taylor wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Ashley. Little touch pass to the receiver.
That sucks. You play stupid games. They have some of the better defense that we've played. I think this once again is kind of one of those go for it situations. I'm missing my best receiver, so
he'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah,
can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a
missed opportunities all game.
This offense
just an unbelievable start.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Gets it past the... Wants to go up top on 1st down. Going for 6. It's in. Looking to pass. It's Stone. Throws to the wideout. He's got it on the move. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first down, goal to go.
This one, I can honestly say this could have been a win.
Quarterback on the
it might not, and it still could be, but
touchdown from the 28. Taylor wants to throw it. Got the
nice throw. A little bit back shoulder.
Clock stops momentarily for the 1st
thing is, like, if I can score Northwestern,
seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this.
Northwestern will definitely run the ball, so we could still have a chance.
Obviously, they've never been able to get into a rhythm, and at this juncture here on a 2-minute situation in your own.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Good job, Robinson. That's a perfect throw.
Gonna look downfield again. Grab near the sticks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
GG's Northwestern. This one got away from them. They're a better team. They honestly played really well. I did everything I did for the last 2 wins against them, and it just didn't work quite as well. Shoot, 3-4.
Out in the open field, you've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him.
I'm just getting some stats.
He'll get it up to
Delayed game stat padding.
To the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Sometimes it's just
tough loss. Probably the most humbling loss in a little bit. I didn't do anything really different, but it just really didn't end it. Threw 2 picks. Tried to run the same offense. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Just wasn't good. Wasn't good enough. Mike Urban, our first commit. Roman Antwine. Oh, I'm not crying. I'm crying. Can I get rid of this lock? Is there anything I can do to get rid of the lock? I spent a lot of time trying to get him, and I don't regret it. We were 4th on his list. He was good. 6'4". Now I gotta sneeze. Oh boy. Okay. Can't stop sneezing. Okay. I need to focus on someone else. Like, someone else needs to be the center of our attention here. I think maybe I need to just look at some of these guys and just bring in, like, start trying to bring in 3 stars. Just embrace the sadness that is potentially going to happen and just start offering scholarships to 3 stars who might want to play for you. Like, play it a little bit smarter. We don't have a lot of 3 stars on our team, so this is a possession receiver. He looks kind of good. Just for this week, this is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna go to ready for visit. But like, I just don't want to. I don't need to do anything. This guy doesn't need a visit. These guys are like adamant about coming to my school, so it's like maybe this defensive tackle needs one, but he's interested, and I'm not even really recruiting him. So it's like, how all out do I want to go on these visits with players that I think are eventually going to say yes to us? Whereas I know with some of these guys, this guy on 5th, I could throw him another. Dang, I'm confused on what to do here. Is this guy good? I don't even know if this guy's good. I don't think I even need to DM him. I think the scholarship alone gets him. Let's use some hours on Andre. I don't know. Okay. Oh, my brain hurts from this recruiting. It really does. Guys, 3-star. 2 3-stars. Tyrone is coming to the team. And a lot of these guys were in their top 5. Okay, we're doing well. I'm happy with that. I'm going to play the game and then I'm going to recruit after. Oh my gosh. I'm going to play the game and then I'm going to recruit after this week. So we'll kind of, if you're wondering about the recruits that I just talked to, this guy we're not in bad shape for. We have maybe a chance with him. We're in his top 8. We'll look at this. We'll kind of fix our hours. But I do want to play Oregon first. So I just want to get back out there. I felt like that last game we kind of let it get away from us. And I don't think it needed to. I think if we keep doing that same game plan, we can win. Oregon's going to be a brutally difficult game. But that being said, you never know. Like, we beat Ohio State. Who's to say that we... Like, I believe we can beat Oregon. So, Ball State, Oregon, Big Ten, Week 8, be great. Let's go.
Taylor wants to throw it.
Let's get rid of it quick.
Grabbed in the
Ashley.
It's Ashley. And the defense had that one well covered.
Just trying to get rid of it a lot quicker than I did last week.
Well, he comes up with
Last week I also didn't have Durham, my number 1 receiver for a lot of that game. And that did affect things, I think, more than...
See if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time
Good try,
that my guy is a little bit more...
On full display, the house of...
Let's go! Good throw. I like that.
How about the...
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up.
First job, you could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the foot in a great rhythm right now.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Nice job, Durham.
Grab near the marker. It's Durham.
1-1,000 throw.
Ball down, but he has enough
Same
to
thing we've
move
done
the
all
chains.
season. 1-1,000 gone. 1-1,000 gone. 1-1,000 gone. Yeah.
Slithers into space.
Good job, Ashley.
Play calling easy. Every single call.
Durham is back. He's back. That's what we were missing last week.
And that's where they'll have it first and
Honestly, that's why we couldn't move. I need him on the field.
the end of the quarter.
He's the best receiver on this team by a long
Taylor
shot.
wants to throw.
I
Under
get rid of
fire.
it.
And the red zone. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go. And the
Okay,
ball is
3 is going to be fine.
It's as if
3,
the
yeah.
ball
3
had
is
a
good.
magnet
Would you
going
take a
back
deal
to
that said you get 3 right now? I would.
Keep it.
I just need to get a few more yards.
That easily could
Oh,
have ended
boy,
up
that
in the
pressure
hands
was
of the
ridiculous.
defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
A nice catch,
And it
Robinson.
just
That's a good
squirted through his
hands.
hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Good hands,
Nice
Robinson.
execution
That
by
is
his defense on
impressive
second and
stuff.
goal.
That would have set
They're
us
trying
up
to
to
throw the
actually have a
football.
shot.
Stay
Now I'm
tight
just
on
going to try and
this
take a
offense.
check down.
Maybe I'll run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get
I'm
my
just going to try
guy
and go Durham on it.
Zings it complete to the right. And
All that
tackled
is
there by
just
the
trying to make
defense.
this field goal a little bit less
Nice job by the
terrifying.
defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping
Don't even
everything in
think.
front of them. They give up an easy
Hit the kick,
completion, but
3
because they
nothing.
were able...
Moore will throw. Fires one high and deep.
Oh,
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down.
no
Now they're staring at
chance.
4th down.
That's a
The
horrible.
Ducks will
Nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a
Nice
really
job,
nice
Ashley.
stop
What?
before
See,
the
Ashley gets the matchups against the linebackers.
pick up there as he
Why are we
gets
so
the
much
first
better
down.
against good teams? I just lock in.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Durham. Yep.
Snagged in the
1,000
middle.
gone.
Shots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on
Nice
where
job.
this guy is because they know he's a big part of the...
He wants to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Presley.
My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Another
Got
one.
it. In
Got
the
him
middle,
again.
it's Robinson.
That play is
He
absolutely
hauled that one in
cooking.
and got it down to
the man
15-yard
coverage.
line.
And the accuracy right now on display from Taylor is next level.
From the red zone, looking for a man.
There it goes. And that's when things go wrong. As soon as I start dancing.
Put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Yep, nice throw.
Wide open.
Nice job, Megwood, right in the middle of the field. Laser.
But if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want
Up top.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well done.
Some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here, executing at a high level.
Good defense. Good defense.
And he was able to...
man, get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big...
Just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense.
More to the air.
Ah, too much time.
On the right side. And he
Too much time. If you give anyone that much time, they're going to find someone.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep.
I tried to switch stick with McClain and we were so out to lunch.
They want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite.
Just too much heat that time. From the gun, running back on the move. They get on 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Sets up the screen.
That's a wild, poor decision by Oregon. That is a very, very, very bad decision that they just made.
Try to come away with original rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Looking to throw for it.
Try it, just try it. Presley is kind of the guy who you don't notice until you need to notice him. And then when you do notice him, he's like, oh, that guy's amazing.
Into those critical points, now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better
Let's do it.
He's going to let one fly down the middle.
Clip it! Clip it! Clip it!
15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's going just outside the 10 at the 11.
Shut up! We only beat the best teams. Oh my gosh. Okay. Run the ball. That's room. That's room right there.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Ball State.
2 thumbs up.
They can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score. They win, but they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
Good run on.
Nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing.
He's going for it all.
Nope.
And that one.
Not coming into this game, they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watch.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical.
Give me those. Thank you. Appreciate you, Oregon. Get alert, kid. Guys, I promised you I'd figure it out. It wasn't pretty at the start. It wasn't pretty last week, but I said long term, give me 10 years of Ball State. We will be a team to talk about. It's happening right now.
Taylor wants to throw.
Taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate.
Yeah, nobody.
That's caught.
I think I'm going to go for this, though. I'd rather end the game right here than let this go on longer. I feel like this game kind of has to end.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And
right
how about
now.
the speed
It's ending right now, or it's not ending?
Actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that.
Durham. It's always Durham. It's always Durham. No timeouts. Kick rocks. Boom! Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. How? I don't know. We just went into Oregon and beat Oregon. We lost by Northwestern to 30. Clutched up. My offense, like, I don't know what happened to Oregon.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about
I held the ball the entire game. What was I?
Talent disadvantage. Like, you're the underdog for a reason.
Taylor. I don't even. Where's the rushing
team you're playing against? Like,
I think I threw the ball. Yeah, 21 for 26, 227. It's enough to win. Okay, we just beat Oregon. Hopefully some recruit saw that. That was really cool. I love that. How do you, like... Okay. I need a hug. I need to figure my stuff out here. A lot of these guys want to play for us. Deal breaker on him. I need to, like... I think I need to... We've seen enough. A couple 4 stars. Why is that guy saying I have a deal breaker? Oh, he committed! Did I just get rid of a commitment? Oh gosh, if I just got rid of a commitment. Like this right tackle, this athlete, he's a 4-star athlete, we're 4th for him. Okay, that's pretty good. And I'm not even like all in with my recruiting. So maybe what I'm going to do for this dude is I'm going to send the house. We're playing better. So let's be selective. We don't have a ton of 4-stars that we can even recruit at this point. These are the ones that we can still talk to. A lot of them are running backs. There's a tight end who potentially would play for us. Some backfield threat, contact seeker. Let's go backfield threat. Those are the only 4-stars that we can talk to. 3-stars, we have a lot more options. And we could go based on like a good cornerback, 6'2", 6'5" defensive tackle. So what I want to do is I don't have a ridiculous amount of recruiting hours. But I'd like to at least over this week, rather than, I'm trying to be strategic. And you guys might be watching being like, what is this dude doing? Completely fair opinion. If that's how you're feeling, then that's how you're feeling. I get it. But I think what I need to do, like on players that seem interested in us, like this guy actually looks pretty good. 87 speed. He's interested. I don't need them to come visit. I want to spend a lot of my actual chips on the big players to see if there's one. Like even one 4-star recruit would be huge for the season. Let's see how all that plays out. We just beat Oregon. Remember, we just beat Oregon. Hey, we got a bye week here. Recruiting. How did we do over this recruiting week with some of these top prospects? Already locked out. That dude had not even an interest in talking to us. Manu Lombardo. He looks somewhat interested, but not really interested at all. Somewhat. Doesn't hate it. Did that other dude, like, the athlete were second. Playing time, conference, prestige. Do I take a risk? This dude, I feel like... I have to take a chance here with 2, but I can't. I don't know enough, so I'm actually going to shut up and just keep that. We have a chance with him. Lombardo, I don't know if we have a chance with him. I think his top 5 is going to be kind of cemented pretty soon. I have a lot of these guys ready for a visit. I just don't want any of them. I know what I need to do. I need to just shut up, schedule the visits with the 3-stars so I don't lose them. Do the mature thing. This quarterback actually looks pretty good. Bring him here. Like, it's just, that's the mature thing to do. Do I want to do it? Absolutely not. This guy got a friends and family scholarship. Okay, I'm going to do more, but I'm not going to show it because it's going to be just really boring stuff. I'm just going to try and make sure that I tailor everyone's stuff to their needs. Guys, we got a left edge. Steve Gant. Callis. Wow. Okay, we got another recruit. We're getting 3-stars, and if we look at our team, we actually don't have that many 3-stars on our roster. So the fact that we're bringing in the odd 3-star is something to be proud of. Lombardo. I could get a 4-star potentially. I'm in his top 2. Yo, that would be sick. A 6'3". Haven't even scouted him. I couldn't tell you a thing about him. Let's add another one. Let's try and... this backfield threat guy. I'm just going to offer scholarships to these dudes. These guys are just sitting here. They don't even have scholarship offers. A lot of people just sitting, waiting. Mendoza... I'm just going to make sure I'm doing the bare minimum. The 2-stars, they'll be there. Like, I'm not worried that they're going to go anywhere. It's these guys who, like, Lombardo would be a cool one. But is he interested? We moved up for him. But he almost looks certain that Boston College is going to be his school. Like, he's pretty adamant. This dude's 6'6", though. So why don't we talk to him? Tight end. This athlete, he technically is interested. Okay, we might get this dude. He looks all right. What about this dude? 83 speed, 6'6" from Juliet. Okay, this is somebody I want to contact his friends. Boom. Malik, I feel like I don't need to. That way, if I don't get the other tight end, I can schedule a visit with this guy for Illinois on proximity to home because, yeah, we're right next to his. Yeah, perfect. I should be looking more at the Illinois players. I'm DMing a 84 speedster. How does that work? Let's schedule a visit with this dude. On Coach Prestige? Oh, gosh. I don't think that's going to be what gets us him. This 6'3" dude, he's coming to our school. So I don't think I even need to be DMing him anymore. I think the scholarship should be enough to keep him. I think I got to move that energy to Leon. Okay. Coming off of a huge win against Oregon, we got 4 games left. Wisconsin Badgers. Conference matchup. Last game was a movie offensively. My hair is very poofy. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate you noticing. Wisconsin's good. This is not going to be an easy out. This isn't going to be a fun game. It's going to be tough. Let's go see what we can do. Okay, go Durham.
Yes, they tackle well. They see the football.
Yep.
They break on
Durham, you got a lot of room there, Durham. Just different. Doesn't matter who we get for receivers. We have our number one of the future. That guy's going to be tough to beat. Is like, he's kind of the guy.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the right. Can't.
I'm going to try and find Inglewood. Yeah. I'm going to try and find Inglewood.
And he's still going. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. The ball squirts free. That is a serendipitous.
He's hurt. He doesn't have to play another down of football in his life. Inglewood never stepped on the field again.
We'll take a break to check him out.
No regrets. That was his play. At home, in front of 17 screaming fans. To do that, that was an incredible play. Yeah, no, I'm going to suck. I'm not risking him. That was too good to risk bringing him back. I got an offense, though, man. I understand what to do now.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ball State.
2 thumbs up.
And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes.
Wow.
Games are lost and won, and last week,
just spilled
Well, they just had too many
stupid bubbly all over myself.
Too many turnovers in that game.
Who spills bubbly on
They've got
themselves?
the
Such
dudes
a dumb thing to
offensively
do.
win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going
Struggling to
backwards,
breathe now.
giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be
Wisconsin
able
can
to
run the
avoid
ball.
in this game.
That much I know.
They'll put it. Scanning the field. It's Edwards. Quickly out to the tight end. Going press coverage. Hand off from the gun. Find some fresh air. Defense looking to throw on first down. Makes the
Good hit.
catch.
Good
This
hit.
quarterback
2nd and
right
3.
now is in a groove, wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great
See what I mean? Wisconsin's going to find a way to run the ball the entire
But
time.
not the downs. To the air on first down. Scrambling away. He turns this. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much.
the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't
Yep,
let that
good defense,
short
3rd and 9.
lead
This
by
is the long.
QB
Playing Wisconsin is like playing that one dude you know who just wakes up and says, I want to run the ball 40 times today. Such good defense, just an absolute mittens user. It's not even, it's nice out and I'm wearing mittens today. Lovely.
Sets up this late here in the first half. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Flips it out in the flat. He's down and remaining in the half. Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for a score.
Where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his
I like that. I like that play a lot.
He goes out of bounds. Maybe
Good screen.
39. Taylor wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires on the move.
Please, come on!
The offense will have to use its
Good play, dude. Good play.
from the 44 on
Okay,
first
put
and
Durham
10.
on drag.
Looking downfield on first down.
No, that's not
Had
it.
in his hands and back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's tight adjustments here. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. grab near the marker. It's Weatherly.
Dive.
Inside the
First and
15.
10.
Out of motion from the wide receiver. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
Timeout.
Taylor wants to throw it. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He just tossed
That's
that
tough.
one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid
Here's the
turnover.
question.
You've got more plays
Can I
here
get
on third
anything to
down.
the end zone?
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Just like what the announcer's saying, there's just enough time for one play.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through
That's
the
just
air.
like that's where
Intercepted. Got room on the return. And the defender is
I wanted to take
tackled
one
and
shot, but it
will
shouldn't have been
run out
that.
the first
It
half.
shouldn't have been that.
And
Ah!
the Cardinals will kick it
So
off to
dumb.
start the second half.
So dumb.
Wants to throw again. Moves away as he feels pressure. Another incompletion on third down.
Okay, I'm
That's why
struggling
it's
this
so
game. This is
important for
not.
defense to win first
This
and
is
second
not
down. You set up
optimal
third
right
and
now.
longs like that, you can show.
This
That's
is
how you
not
force
optimal. I
incompletion.
just don't like my reads right now.
And as he throws,
That's a great throw. All things considered, I can't be mad.
stop him
But
short of the marker and they'll turn it
we're
over
bad,
on
and that's gonna
downs.
happen against some teams. Like, gotta remember, we have like a bunch of one-star players on our offensive line. We're not gonna have time to
From the
make
gun,
the
they'll
flashy
try to
reads.
impose their running game.
Okay, now I just gotta switch my
Not much
focus,
running
stop the
room
run.
there, thanks to from the gun, the give, looking for room. And they're looking to pass. It's Edwards. Quickly to the tight end. And running to the left. That is a from the gun, wants to pass. Fires
Oh,
to the
whoa,
right.
whoa! What a. Okay, that's a muffin.
Really good surge.
That is such a muffin of a throw. What even is that?
And the Badgers
Horrible
are
read,
flying
horrible
down the field.
throw. Horrible. Everything about it, horrible. Bad, everything, horrible.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Hauls it in. Drag down. Give to the running back. Stop. Here's the handoff. Makes his man miss.
That sucks. That's
Pass
what it is.
escapes
Okay,
him,
money
still on
drive.
his feet.
I don't deserve to win right now. Like, I can't move the ball. So,
On top here in the fourth.
if you can't move the ball, you're never going to win a football game. It's kind of an important part of winning is having some type of offense. Our defense is pretty good. Like, I'm able to make adjustments, but offense, when it's bad, it's so bad.
Taylor wants to throw it.
Go.
Sets up the screen.
Sit.
It's
Yep.
wide open. They drag him down, but not before he's moved.
Okay,
the
go jet
chains
touch
and the
pass
screen
here.
pass in. First down from the 43.
Ah,
Stopped in the
shoot.
backfield. Down. Back to pass on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical.
Pass is coming.
Oh, that was such a laser of a throw, too. I'm trying to screen because I think that's going to be on them, isn't it? No, we're
And the
illegal.
incomplete pass
We're
on
illegal
third
man
down, but there
downfield,
is a
100%.
thing up. They have to convert here on fourth down.
Just do it.
He's taking the deep shot.
Just do it. It's fourth and
Can't
what was
find
fourth
his
and
man.
50
It'll
right
be
there.
incomplete, and
Yeah,
that
no, we
is
need to
a
regroup after this
heartbreaker
one.
late in the game.
Honestly, this was humbling in a lot of ways. We beat Oregon and then we literally could not. It's just kind of what this season's been. We win a big game and then we just fall off an absolute cliff. This was our cliff and we fell off. Oh my, that sucked. No offense, no rhythm, nothing. Just total dumpster fire and a loss to Wisconsin. Okay, did we get any new... Can we play one bad team? Okay, not bad, but Illinois is beatable. This is good. Recruiting-wise, did we get anything new? Lombardo, wow, we have an actual chance with Amari. He just hasn't picked his top 5 yet, but we do have a chance with dude, which makes me really happy. That's wicked. Okay. I like that. He's interested. I'll do most of this after. I'm gonna focus on this after the fact, but the fact that Lombardo wants to play for us, or at least the fact that we're in his top 5 is something. And his other ones are not like I can schedule. Do I know enough about Lombardo? I can schedule his visit the last week of the year. Should I scout this guy to make sure I'm not This seems like a waste, but I'm like, I just want to make sure he doesn't suck. Yeah, he looks like a pretty good alignment. Good acceleration, good pass block, 84. Like, this looks like somebody, he actually has ability. That just reassured me that I want, and we'll scout more after this game, but we got to go play Illinois. He looks like someone that we actually really want to have on our team. What do we got at Illinois? Our offense has taken a step back the last couple weeks. Hudson, Clement. Okay. We can win this. This is a win.
Guys that coaches love.
And big time
players
make big plays in big games.
Much better.
These are the guys.
It's the sound effects. And just start off in 5 wide. Don't mess around. Just let him cook.
33, 1st and 10. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
There he is. There he goes.
Taylor wants to throw. Slings it downfield.
Yep. Good job, Ashley.
Quarterback recognizes it, and immediately he knows which receiver to go to attack this.
The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone.
Is that a D lineman on 44?
100%. Zone eyes on the...
It's on time, you can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right...
From the gun. He let the thing fly.
Man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
That's
the window way too small.
Look for Weatherly in the middle.
So that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And
Better drive. Just start in 5 wide. Fearless. Start in 5 wide and just play football. 7-0. That was well done. That was a really good drive.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
Yep. Good defense. That's better. That's really good. My user was actually, I've learned that the more kind of a blitzy zone, and then you're just usering, trying to like get rid of everything in the middle. That's the best way to succeed.
Coming out on 1st down with the
there it is. There it is. Go, Webster. Jump over him. The hurdle is like 97% effective in this game. 5% real life, 97% in the game.
After him, 1st and 10 from the 31.
Yeah,
it changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone.
There he goes.
Go. Oh my.
Through the defense. Taylor wants to throw it. Finds his big tight long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. And he will get home.
Take 3. That was cooked from the beginning. That play action was completely totally cooked. 10-0. Oh.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
No, they got Illinois' offense is just horrible. This could easily be a win. Illinois is not moving even a little bit. I need to try and focus on getting the ball to my best receiver.
Script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown.
Slide, 2nd and 3.
To the air on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down.
Yep. He take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the
Durham.
And
good
the
try.
physical play. Taylor wants to throw.
Got him. There we go, Durham.
It's Durham. Brought down at the 30.
That's a great route. If he could hit 1,000 yards this year, I could see him going up to. Like, you got to remember, he's a freshman, so he's gonna progress. If he hits 1,000 yards, he could be an 80 overall sophomore. That's such a good throw from QB1. Same with this quarterback. He's playing well.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. He'll set up to throw. That's got it.
Illinois, cool. This is kind of the game I needed. This is a confidence builder. And you could leave here with like 3 touchdowns.
They'll leave it with him. He's loose.
That's room. Oh, thank gosh. That was room. That was a lot of room and a great tackle to prevent a touchdown. Okay.
Have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have to.
But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5.
Chia.
3rd and 5.
Good job, Chia.
Quick pass.
Oh, boy. Whoa! That guy's got to be dizzy. Oh, he's very dizzy.
To the air. It's Altmaier. Oh, they're after him. Not much.
Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
He's got it on the right. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the
nice
tight
play.
end. Makes the grab.
Oh, good play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Arkin. And wants to go up top. Buys a little extra time. Nifty little skip. They'll give it to the back. Got the first down in one.
Good play.
And excellent vision. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's dropping back. It's Altmaier. Got his man quickly. Now the connection. Snap from the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. He wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown Illini.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Okay, 21 times. That was easy. That was not. I had no chance of stopping.
A smash, and they'll need much more if they're going to fires deep.
Oh, gosh. This is about to get interesting.
Touchdown,
Oh, wait. We got to get better onside recovery defense. In Madden, it defaults to it. It didn't default. Evidently, it didn't, or else we wouldn't have lost the ball there.
Taylor wants to throw it. Shoots it to the left. And they'll run it. They want to take their time here.
Yeah, good job. I got to run and I got to kill the clock.
To the ground. He's got it again. As they try to get their act together. Throws to the wideout.
Durham is different. When we need him most, he's different.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally.
They got no timeouts. I think I can actually end this game. And just because the onside, because everything that's gone on, I actually think I need to end this game. We might have a chance to play on like the Lay's potato whole wheat chips bowl here if we win this game. Looking at the clock, 2 minutes. I think we can run this out. Yep. Guys, we win. Victory formation. You've noticed in this series, I don't mess around when it comes to taking a knee. I will take a knee. I will take the win. We're not good enough to not take a knee. That game, perfect start. Got a little bit dicey with the onside kick, but our quarterback has led us to 4 wins. One of the better seasons. 15 for 19 with 2 touchdowns. That's really good. 50 for Ashley. Durham had 2 for 43, and it's a victory. GG's. Guys, quarterback. That's it. We got our first quarterback. That's honestly good. We're getting a dual threat, 6-foot QB to join the squad. The 4-star center seems pretty interested in us, actually. And I think we have a chance to get... Oh, we get Eastern Michigan. That's so cool. I love Eastern Michigan. I think I got to give up on Lombardo. This guy, I can schedule his visit on Conference Prestige. I'm worried I'm not going to get him. Like, I really am worried that I'm not going to get this guy. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel about it. But it's like, it's so close at this stage that I'm just terrified that something's going to go wrong and I'm not going to get him. Oh, gosh. I just don't know. Recruiting, like, I hope it's relatable because recruiting in this isn't easy. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to end recruiting. Half the time, I've gotten a few recruits and we've been fine, but it's not pretty. Like, in no way has it been pretty. Let's send some offers to some 3-stars. Make sure to stay up to date with my visits because I think most of the guys that I have, I'm doing a pretty good job of staying up to date on like who's who's there, who's ready for a visit. I have 3 3-stars who have committed to the team, which is pretty good. Maybe I'll schedule. Where's the other 3-star guy? This Jameson guy. Maybe I'll DM him in social media. Okay. Going into the second last week of the season, what are our goals? I don't know. A 500 season would be pretty dang cool if we could pull it off. I have 10 touchdowns, 4 picks, receiving 619 yards with Durham. I'm proud of a lot. I am. Our defense does nothing. We're horrible. But I am proud of a lot of like just how this is all went. The Eastern Michigan Screaming Eagles, if you know why they hold a special place in my heart, you know. If you don't, I'm not going to try and explain to you. But big week here. Let's go. I love the Eastern Michigan Eagles. Just their uniforms. I like a lot of things about Eastern Michigan. They have beautiful uniforms, beautiful stadiums, beautiful colors. Everything about them, beautiful.
Go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his
Got him. This is our first time actually playing against a team that's very similar overall to us.
Mile. On the move, it's McMillan. Picks his the play action fake. Under fire. Caught behind the line. It's Harris.
It looks like Noah Fant. The tight end for EMU looks exactly like Noah Fant.
First time we've seen their punt.
87, like the same size, same build, looks completely like him.
Excellent to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn their
motion. Off the play fake on first down. To throw.
Got him. Webster.
Wide open downfield. And they'll
second down and 2.
Formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those
Another
precise
one.
throws,
Got him.
lighten those holes, get those first downs, get those big
motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over
Got him again, rumble a bit.
The quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be.
Go Ferguson. Like against similar competition, it's insane how good we are. Like this realistically could be a very, very, very big stat game against EMU. It should be a very big stat game. Yeah, Magwood. Like this quarterback's amazing. I feel bad for the senior. He was one of our best players, but we found better, and we could actually end up 500.
Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Well, back to pass. Just a short pass
wow.
to the tight end.
I'm so curious after the game just to see his overall. Does he want to transfer by any chance? By any chance, would you like to transfer? Number 87. Oh dang.
Got his man on the right. Turning it on.
Yeah, that guy's fast.
Touchdown Eagles.
Okay, 7-7. I got burned. Bad.
Taylor wants to throw it. They're setting up the screen. On the move at the 30.
Juke him out. Juke him out.
Pass down the field. Offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest.
The
big defense just know they're going to try that play again.
Unloads to the
Durham.
Another incompletion on third down.
What they should be saying another drop? That was kind of directly in Durham's hands, I feel like.
They took everything away.
That wasn't a bad throw.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop.
Stay back in cover 3. Stay as far back as possible. Shoot.
Use the play fake, now to throw.
Please. Give me those! Thank you. We'll take it right back. We will take it. I got a little bit cheated. I missed the throw. Yeah, you don't get a lot of interceptions. So anytime we get a pick, you got to celebrate.
That's just to force that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Fires to the wideout. That, friends. Taylor wants to throw. This time he's got his man.
Magwood, he kind of slipped or something? Not completely convinced what even happened. How Megwood did it, but he did it.
Looking to fire. Rushes on him.
Yeah, he's got nothing. As soon as if I can take away the deep ball, I don't think he. I just gotta stay back and make sure to take away the deep ball.
Challenge on first situation. Nice job by this defense.
Got it set up on the outside. The drive started from their own 45-yard line. That's caught. It's
spots all over
Look for Durham, maybe just over the
defense has got to keep
Duracell.
where this.
I just can't throw him with these stupid new throwing.
Didn't get a ton on the
Can't
return,
get the hang of it.
Inside the 20th to 19-yard line.
It's annoying because that's a first down or more.
Looking for
That was
a man.
really
It's
well
Kim.
thrown. Okay. Pressure all over Ian. Okay, we're gonna go to the half, 14-7.
Just enough.
He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Beautiful.
You know, the defense, they just
It's just like the level of once I get the timing on the lob passes, that's when it's really good.
First down there. They've tried doubling him. They've
Durham.
tried man coverage,
Durham.
zone coverage.
Durham.
Makes the catch. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Ball State.
Aggressive, man. This
is legit.
does not want to
I think
waste any time.
joining the
They
Big
try to
Ten was
score
obviously
quickly.
a crazy move.
Touchdowns in this game.
The only thing that made it somewhat make sense is like how much extra prestige I get from like recruits with the conference prestige. That's the one thing that we grade better in. Whether or not that adds up to being actually worth it or worth anything, that's a question for another day, but I do think it matters. Good hit.
Gotta be off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Wheeler. Not much. Looking to throw, it's Kim.
Got him. Good defense. Well done.
The entire country, they didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
oh, he's got some space.
I'm talking about so many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down.
Off play action. Here comes the heat. Quarterback can't pull
Third
the
down.
trigger in. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
Bagged.
And he feels the heat
Fourth down.
coming in. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to burn this defensive back.
Good try, Yates.
It's incomplete.
It's gonna be our
They
football.
desperately
Okay,
need
this is when we stat pad. Just everybody has a good game.
connection. Quarterback by himself.
As I knew this needed to be, the EMU week was about stats.
He'll take a shot. And it's in. Wants to go up top.
Yep, Durham.
This one's complete.
That's gonna be 6.
And the catch and run into the end zone.
That might be GG's for them.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Durham.
Yep, good first.
They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the
344. He was 344 yards and 4 touchdowns. This would be our 5th touchdown against Eastern Michigan.
10. Why not trying to get it
Another
in?
one for Durham.
That second down, he'll throw it. Can't make.
dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there.
They'll go for the submission hold on 4th and goal.
Durham.
It's dropped.
Oh, yeah, that's going to probably be G's. I'm just playing offense only because this is part of it. I hate that it's part of it, but this is part of making this team good is these situations. You don't get these against LSU or any of those crazy schools. Like, this is the stuff you only get when you're playing against the bad schools. So you kind of need to utilize all of it.
And he drops it just within long. Here's the heat. And he was hit just.
Now they don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they.
Okay, call it.
Going right to work up top.
Oh, wow.
Firing deep.
Maximus.
Snags it inside the 20.
Good job, Maximus. EMU's taking timeouts like they're in.
Seconds left on the clock.
does not make sense that they would take the time out there. Yeah, like I said, this is just when you try and get stats so your players are better next season. Does this game matter if I score 35? No. But it may matter next season. Okay. GG's. GG's. One of our best performances, even though it ended with an interception, me trying to stat pad. The majority, like I got my 4 touchdowns with him. I got my 124 with Jordan. 66 overall, freshman. Remember those things. Freshman. Him getting 124 yards, that's going to pay dividends as we kind of go. I think they're actually, have they put in where you can actually progress players? That's what I'm wondering. I'd be so curious to know if I go to Durham, can I progress him on my own? He only has 2. Wow. That sucks. Saying that he only has 2, which I'd rather wait and see if he gets a good one in like off-season training, because 2 just seems a little rude. But okay, 5-6. We could finish 500 with a win next week. End the year against the Toledo Rockets. 14 touchdowns to 6. 743. Quite solid. Megwood, 3 picks for the freshman, DeAndre Shepard. So he's also kind of playing better than probably expected. We have freshmen on both sides of the ball who should see big upgrades. This is as close as it can get, honestly. I don't think that I can even try and... Can I hard sell him yet? Yeah, I can. What's something we do well that also has those 2? So we know those are his 2 big things. We don't have coach stability. Pro potential is low. Coach prestige. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta try at least. I feel like you kind of have to try. I could also start, rather than just continuing to add new players, I could try and hard sell some of these guys. Like this right tackle, I think would be an instant starter for us. So I think I'm stupid to not try and hard sell him, DM him, and make sure that all, like this guy, we look pretty good. I'm not super concerned. A lot of these guys are going to go to the school just based on the fact that they're going to go to the school. This Jake Melvin kid. Wow. 6'5", 86 speed. Okay. I'm glad actually he's going to join. That's actually a really good recruit. Malik, 6'4", pure possession, tight end. This dude who I actually really think is good. I could probably put a little bit more effort into the hard sell for him because I know more about him. We get to finish off the year with a game against Toledo. Another, dare I make the statement, easy-ish game against Toledo. We'll fix our recruiting after this game. Easy-ish. Not an easy game, but easy kind of. If we look at how we did for year number 1, we lost to most of the good schools, but we're middle of the pack. We actually finished ahead of Ohio State. Somehow. No clue how we even managed to do this. Bowl projections. This is something I'm kind of curious about. Are we expected to play in any bowl games? I don't think so. I think we won't be in bowl season. But that's not... I wasn't really expecting to be in bowl season, so potentially with a win, we can swing that. Toledo Rockets to end the year. End on a high note. Get our receivers... Like, you're noticing the stat padding. Get that guy another 100 yards. It'll go crazy next year. Guys, I accidentally clicked offense only, so we just missed the first points, and I don't want it to look like, oh, I'm restarting because they got points. No, so we're just not going to play this. I accidentally just clicked offense only. It will be corrected. Toledo went down and got 7 points, which is going to make this a little bit more interesting. Yeah. There it is. Good job, Mr. Robinson. First down.
See him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And
they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Another one.
on target this time.
Good throw and catch.
They make the stop
It's the
at
90.
the
I imagine if his throw power goes up, he's the QB of the future here.
When these wide receivers work
I think there's a good chance
so
of
much
that.
of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone.
Back to pass.
Nice throw.
Completion on the out. First down. Looking to throw on first down. Bought a little time. Let's it go.
Another
And the
one.
throw to
Second and
sideline
3.
is complete. Taylor wants to throw.
Yep.
Trying to set up the screen. Got enough space. Touchdown Cardinals. All that
Boom!
in and then stroll into the end zone.
Good job,
for the
Ashley.
score.
Look at him dance. Love that. Okay, see what I mean? Now I'm switching. So I started off the game accidentally offense only, and Toledo took advantage. Toledo was cooking us. Now we're 7-7.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Rudolph. Looking downfield, it's Gleason. It's complete to the right. Looking
Try
to
man
fire.
on man against Toledo.
Going for it all.
Yeah, I'm
Touchdown Rockets. They went
Tip
for
it.
the big play and really didn't ever
Oh, and
pay
tip it. That's a laser.
Each and every
Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Durham.
first half, we just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half.
But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
With the catch, it's Robinson. That last completion, it's 2nd down. Snagged
I'm
out.
up.
This offense get positive yards.
Makes the grab. Brought down just
Timeout.
outside the red
use
zone.
my
He
last
moves
one.
the chains. It's at the
Just to try and be
22.
safe here. I
The
think
offense burns
Megwood,
his 3rd and final
potentially,
timeout of the half.
if I had to guess,
Unloads to
just
the wide
look
out.
at how fast.
Sit in.
This dude, it's fastball. He plays on the baseball team
That's
too.
where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And the Cardinals didn't start
Like
this
he
drive with
can
great field
throw a
position, but they have
fastball
moved
like I've
methodically
never
down the
seen.
field. Going for
Got
6.
him right there. Boom. It's just like one step,
Ball State.
gone.
Fitted in the window
Immediately
for the
delivers it.
score.
Okay.
Great job of execution.
14-14.
Passing.
The receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do that.
Got him. Megwood.
A lot of space. And this
Best the
defense
team
is
has looked all
heavy
year.
spending. He gets
By
it down
far
to
the best the team
47.
has looked all year.
After that, to the air on 1st down. He's got the tight end.
Is are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down. Boom.
Taylor wants to throw.
Yep. Got him.
Get it out on the screen. Touchdown, Ball State. And
I decided I just want, because sometimes when you actually play the defense, it takes them a little longer. So I decided I just want to play offense, and it's 21-21. Ha! That's the last week of the year. I just want to play offense, focus on this side of the ball to try and get as many drives as possible, and just continue to throw lasers out of the
looking
5 wide.
downfield on 1st down.
Shoot!
Firing to the right, complete.
Good job.
There. Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one
I think
deep
he's got
down the
him.
left side.
Megwood just decides to be the GOAT.
This baby, they've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's got it still on his rating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Yep.
He'll toss it.
Okay.
Touchdown Cardinals.
28-21, folks. One stop, please. One stop. Toledo, did they just go score? No, they did not. Guys, with that, I think this is going to be a GG's and a victory against the Toledo Rockets.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly
Throw it to
complete.
Ashley. They got 3 timeouts.
Terrific
We're
job
a
getting
first down
to it.
away
There
from
was
winning.
nowhere to go.
If you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Taylor wants to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Be certain at this point in the game. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. Lead trying to run out the clock. Release to the back. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Taking it the other
Please don't score. And they score. Oh my gosh. Okay. Money drive, 23 seconds. Of course, I do the dumbest possible thing with the game in hand. Yes, it's a nothing game, but still, like, you want to win these. What do I have? 3 timeouts. It's a money drive.
Got a man. It's Robinson.
Timeout.
Back to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And they couldn't make
make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football.
You gotta kick it.
He took a hit as he
Kick it. We're going to OT to end the season.
It's incomplete.
We're going overtime.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work.
We're going to
Looking
OT.
for running room.
In my first offense only game, okay, so overtime, we get ball
We'll get it
first.
started here in overtime.
Put the pressure on them.
Quarterback may change this route. Taylor wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Ashley.
Coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence
Nice.
this passing.
And Durham drops it on 4th and
Another
1.
incompletion on 3rd down.
Oh
Really
my.
nice third down
He actually has went from my most dependable target to my least.
They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up.
And Magwood drops it
Oh,
too.
he dropped it. He just lost his
Oh,
concentration.
GG's. I made a dumb decision. Does 6 and 6 versus 5 and 7 really make a difference? No. Would I like to leave on a high note? Yes. Did I just lose? No. Oh my gosh, they didn't even get a field goal. That's how you know you're playing in just the
Down
most
by a field
bargain
goal and a
bin
touchdown will win it. Let's
championship
see what they've got on
ever.
first
Okay.
down. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Yep, there it is.
Behind
There it is.
his man, it's Ashley.
Defense has
Let's
their
just
hands
do
full with
screen
this one. I know
dash.
he's not the big up their hands for.
Wants to fire on 2nd down.
Yep.
Pulls it in.
GG's. GG's. Boom!
And the celebration is on.
Absolute
Touchdown
mayhem in our final week of the year. The Ball State fans, I think there's one thing we can all agree on if you watch this entire video. The future is bright, and I'm very curious to see the future. We're going to see the future in the end of this video. I want to see how these players progress. I want to see these recruits. I want to see the transfer portal. Like, there's a lot of things that I want to see how they play out. We're not going to be in a bowl game. We're not going to be in a conference championship. This season ends for us right now. But the rest of this video might be the most interesting as we try and kind of figure out what does this future really look like for us. And yeah, let's go do that. Committed. Oh, 2-star receiver, of course. I thought I had. I saw a receiver and I was like, oh, I got him. I was certain that I had him, and it was the 2-star, and I'm falling on all these guys. Yeah, no, I'm cooked, bro. I'm cooked. Cooked. Absolutely cooked. I'm gonna move some stuff around. Oh gosh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Okay, so if successful with this sway, this pitch will add your chosen ideal pitch at the recruiter's ideal pitch. I'm gonna throw just something out there just to see what we can do. Can any of these 3-stars come for the visit? No, but we can. Like some of them who I want, what I'm gonna probably do here, rather than adding new ones, I'm just gonna do specific approaches for the 3-stars that I'm recruiting. So just like make sure that I get these guys. I don't think we're gonna leave with many 4-stars, but what I can do is I can control this and just try and get as many of these guys as possible. All the 3-stars I know enough about now to, except for this guy, I don't think I can actually afford to do it. Actually, wait. Yeah, I can. I'm 5 short with him. This guy I don't even know anything about. I'm just yapping, just talking to him for no reason. This guy's coming to my school no matter what. So I think what I'm going to do with him is just go scholarship. I don't even really need to talk to him. But with the one guy, like this left guard, I want to be able to hard sell him.
We're just going to go round by round, see how we can do, see if the sway worked for that other dude. I'm not convinced that it did. I don't think it did. Guys, we got somebody. Braden Jolly, welcome to the team. Both our 4-stars locked us out. He decided Georgia, so we're not going to leave with any 4-stars, let alone a 5-star. Byron Brown won the Heisman. It's hard to even look at these recruits and not just want to like cry a little bit. I don't know who, like we lost out on a lot of these players. We did okay. We did okay. But we didn't do great. I think what I need to do here is just can I afford to offer some scholarships, or am I not allowed? I don't have any more hours, do I? Like even if I get rid of this dude's hours, do I gain those back? No, you don't. Okay, so we're out of hours. Now we can't control anything. We'll just see what happens. Okay. We've reached some top 5 schools with some of these other guys. Let's talk players leaving. Wow. Oh, I suck. Oh. Thank you. Oh, that was a far-fetched. Qua Ashley's actually gonna come back. Oh my! Like, what did I do so wrong? Why all the hate? I did my best with what I had over here. Okay, I didn't have a lot to work with. I may as well try and persuade all these guys. Okay, so they're all gonna leave. That's fine. We lost a lot of recruits, but we got some of them back. My gosh. Did we really only get... How many people actually recruited to us? Oh gosh. Okay, this is transfer portal time. I actually think I did my best, but I think my best sucked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruits this year. 6. I had 6 recruits total. Oh my gosh. 6 recruits? Who has 6 recruits? Never been more embarrassed to admit anything in my life. Okay. Transfer portal. This is where I need this. Desperately. Desperately I need this. Let's go clear this garbage out, because I have a lot of players here who shouldn't even be here. This transfer portal part of the video is maybe the most important part of the entire thing. I lost out on all the 4-stars, got locked out after trying to recruit him for like 6 weeks. I'm a disaster, okay? Not a good class. We're actually going to get worse. First thing I need to do is anyone who wants to play for us, like this dude, anyone who's dying to be here, let's just try and bring in all these 3-stars. Because clearly any of these guys, Shelton Sampson Jr., that would be really good. Anyone who wants to play for us, like quarterback I'm less concerned with. But like DB, any of these 3-star DBs, these 3-star safeties, these corners, these are the players that maybe I can sway. Maybe. I could try and talk to a 5-star in the transfer portal. I could try and talk to a 4-star. Oh, stamps. I could... I feel like I have to, right? Yeah, why not? Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I didn't get a single 4-star in the entire recruiting process. Okay, I have all the 3-stars anyone could ever ask for. I'm going to use my points with these guys and I'm going to send the house. I am going to give them the best offers they have ever received to come play for us. Even one of these guys signs with us, they immediately become the best player on the team. Shelton Sampson Jr.,
He needs to be the #1 priority. He could change the team. This win dude, all of them, all of my attention is transfer portal. Like, we need to make that such a priority to bring those guys in. I'm not going to spend any money on scouting because scouting's a waste. At this stage, just being blunt, it's a massive waste of time to even think about trying to scout anybody because there's really just no point. Like, all of them are going to be good. I'm not going to not scout a 4-star guy because he has some weird problem. No, because he probably actually is good and I could use him on the team. 3 stars. Am I locked out of all of these? Oh no, I have 35. Okay, so let me go back to my recruiting board. Do I have too many here? So why don't I go to these guys? Like, I have some of these receivers that are somewhat interested. Why don't I start scheduling visits with all them? So what we're going to do, let's schedule visits with the people that we have already. Talk to them about playing time. Talk to them about their family. Tell them we'll take good care of them. Tell them that we will be their best friends. Say we'll give their friend a scholarship. Take them out to a nice dinner. Like, this is the stuff, this thumper guy, we want him on the team. This is the stuff we got to do. What about QBs? Because quarterbacks, sometimes you can get to transfer. I need to talk to him. There's not a lot of good quarterbacks here. But, oh, if I got rid of some of, like, anyone who's like a 2-star, I'm getting rid of. Okay, let's send the house with him. Send the house with him. This bump and run transfer guy, and then we're gonna go. Okay, we're gonna see where this puts us, and then we can make some better decisions. But I'm actually optimistic for this next season. I think the transfer portal is gonna be good to me. Okay, boom. Let's see. A lot of these guys were in their top schools. My team overall got worse. Okay, boom. Stamps. Something resonated. Something resonated with Stamps. Something resonated with Gray. A lot of these guys, we got a chance with some of them. It's all about how you play it from here, though. Anyone can get their foot in the door. It's like, can I actually get these players to sign with us? Okay, let's schedule these visits. Playing time. All of these guys, the #1 thing I can offer them is playing time and playing style. That's where we have all of our value. Playing style right there. Boom. Playing style. Playing time, that's another good one. Sheldon Sampson. Let's go on conference prestige. We'll tell him how good our conference is. Preston, this junior, we'll go championship contender. This we can schedule for week 4. I'm pumped about week #1. It looks like a lot of these guys might sign. Guys, we got somebody. Jeffrey Oagley, welcome to the team. New signing. We'll get to talk more about him more specifically in a little bit. Okay, let's go one by one. Stamps really wants to play for us. Just schedule this visit. What could he possibly want? Playing style. Yes. Go playing style with him. Is Price ready for a visit? These guys are ready for a visit. Like Chester. Okay, let's make sure these guys get here. Week #4. Playing time. Let's schedule this guy on play style. This dude, we're out of visits, but I like a lot of that. And then let's go back. Because I have 35 of 35. Has anyone left us? Like, do I need all of these? Yeah, okay. We got a couple that don't want to play for us, which is completely fair to not want to play for us. Let's use those free spots for... Are there any quarterbacks who look interesting? Like, look for tall and young. These are all freshmen. These are all freshman transfers. Carson Boyd, maybe? I like our quarterback, but like any freshman transfer would be actually incredibly beneficial to our... I don't think I'm even going to scout him. I'm just going to be pleasantly surprised if he's good. I think we need freshman transfers at that position. Offer him. We'll talk to him and we'll DM him. Because, yeah, for the future, that would be clutch if we could bring him in. He might even start. Guys, we got somebody. Yep. Tight end. Welcome to the team. Will, welcome to the team. Shaz Preston, welcome to the team. Shelton Sampson Jr. from Baton Rouge. Welcome to the team. Okay, we are killing the transfer portal right now. We are offering playing time, a fun playing style. We're good, friendly people. We're the type of people you want to hang out with. Price literally just swerved us horribly. I feel slightly betrayed by Price. Gray is going to be a bit of a difficult one. A lot of these guys are quite interested in playing for us. I have 325 hours that I can spend in the last round. Oh, and you better believe I'm spending every penny of this 325 hours. I'm sending the house on every receiver prospect, every running back prospect, every prospect who's ever existed. All of these 3-stars, I know nothing about them. I'm sending the house on all of them. I'll schedule some visits later. Yep, send the house. Thompson. Okay, what about those quarterbacks that we saw earlier? I'm kind of curious to see. Did either of them show much interest? Wow, this guy signed with... Oh, we lost him. No, he signed with us. I need this guy. I need this guy. Hard sell. Okay, shoot. He looks good. Let's go hard sell. Never mind. Let's go send the house. I almost think I need the hard sell though. Playing style. I know 2 of it, so I could go playing style and pro potential. I would guess all those go hand in hand. Playing style, playing time, pro potential. Those would be my, like, if I had to guess what would be important to him, that's kind of what I would predict would be the most important to him. QB wise, there's still a lot of quarterbacks. Ethan Crawford is here. Britton Woodyard. Anthony Oden. Oh, these aren't transfer. I want to go transfer portal quarterbacks. A little bit more interested in the transfer portal quarterbacks. Because I feel like Arch Manning, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. We're locked out of like all of these guys. This 6'6" Luke Duncan. Okay, those are the players. Actually, I don't want to transfer junior because I think I have someone good. I'm gonna go on send the house on this guy. I just want options for the future. Okay, let's see who we get. Let's see. Guys, committed. Terrion Hakeem, committed. Caleb Chester, committed. Steven Sansiavanola, committed. Deshaun Wood, committed. What was that? Amika Ojeda, committed. David Kukwa, committed. Derek Jewell, committed. Forrest Davis, committed. I actually don't think I did too bad. Jackson Eck, committed. Ashton Stamps, committed. Zion Branch, committed. Josiah Edmond, committed. Luke Duncan, committed. Cutter Boley, committed. Such beautiful, 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 beautiful. I can't wait to see how these guys look. We have a 91 overall now. Ashton Stamps, that was the biggest transfer I could have asked for. I literally got one of the best DBs. 4-star senior redshirt DB who wants to play for us. I also got a senior Slow safety, box specialist who wants to play for us. Sheldon Sampson Jr., a 6'4", 91 speed receiver. That's going to be huge. We did well. Cutter Boley is a sophomore redshirt, 6'5". Honestly, good intangibles. Luke Duncan is also decent throw power wise. I'm not like blown away with either of those guys, but they look decent. I think my quarterback left us. So now that I'm looking at this, I'm slightly concerned because I don't even see the guy who, my quarterback from last year. Does anyone see him? I don't even see my quarterback from last year. So I have no idea. This freshman is probably going to start for me. But I don't even know where my quarterback is. So that's a slight problem. Position changes. Does anyone want to switch positions? Would any position changes make sense? Like, I have a lot of receivers here. A lot of bad receivers. Shaz Preston. Like, we did well getting those two guys to come here. I don't know if, like, are there any receivers that I would switch to tight end? Amika Ojeda, freshman. I'm more looking for, like, I feel like I would switch him to be a tight end. Yeah. I think he suits that position much more than he does anything else. I actually like that as our position. I'm not going to make 20 because it's lame, but I don't hate that. Hey, guys. This is where we can actually see. I can encourage people to transfer. I like this quarterback the most. The freshman quarterback that I got, I think he's going to start. He actually looks good. As far as, like, this dude, I think I'd encourage him to transfer. I think I'd tell him to hit the road because he's not going to play. Elijah Jackson, no. Some of these dudes, I'd say, you know what, you can go. Receiver, I have so many of them that any of the seniors, I think it's fair to tell them to just leave. Even Weatherly, like, he was good last year. I think it's fair to say, like, hey, man, it's time. Now, the last thing that we get to see, all of our recruits in the lineup and talk briefly. And this is where I need you guys. I need you to help me come up and make some decisions. I think this is my quarterback. Andre is going to be our quarterback. He's got star potential. He develops at a faster rate. Part of me thinks him, 85 speed, 82 acceleration, 90 throw power, 6-foot freshman. Part of me thinks we start him next year. I don't even know where my other quarterback left. I think he just quit football. My other options are these dudes, but I just don't think they're good. So I think, do you guys agree that's our starter? Running back wise, we have our guy. Receiver, Durham, I think still needs to be in there. There must be something wrong with him. Yeah. His dev trade sucks. But Sampson, Preston, and Durham. And then I also have this freshman, Teron Hakeem, 5'10", who's pretty good. I have a freshman, Trey Firestone. Him, I actually think he's one of our better recruits. 73 overall. 3-star. He looks pretty good. 6'5". He's going to play tight end for us. Tackle. I got a freshman guard who sucks. Our overall did go up a little bit. Like, I didn't hurt the team. Right tackle, I got a redshirt freshman. I got a freshman edge rusher who sucks. Got a freshman defensive tackle who sucks. Freshman Mike linebacker who actually is pretty good. I got a freshman DB that sucks. Pretty much everyone just sucks. I don't know. Guys, I don't know what my decision is. I don't know how this I don't know at this point. I'm going to try my best. That's pretty much the best thing that I can say. I am going to try my very best, knowing that there's a chance it's a disaster. I am going to see how this looks. Wish me luck next year. Comment down below what you guys think. I think it's going to be really fun to watch the new freshman quarterback that I recruited and Sheldon Sampson Jr. I think that can work. And then I think Stamps, Ashton Stamps, our defense just got significantly better with a few of these senior transfers. But We need this guy to be the GOAT. So kill a like button for episode 2. I think he can be. Milton Flores, star dev. We got our quarterback.